Possibly. You got a lead-in song? Cool.
Town on the 21st of May, smith of leather and gunpowder. Got my 6-gun and a whiskey by my side. The sun is high and it's my time to ride. I knew, last chance to ride. They saw me coming and they knew the silhouette through a cloud of dust. Sheriff waiting and the town locked up inside. The brave remain, the cowards they hide. I knew, last chance to ride. To the rattlesnake, to the rattlesnake. Stood and faced me with a smile on his face. It's either him or me. Drew our guns and the shots were heard miles over telegraph wires. I knew, last chance to ride. To the rattlesnake,
Rattlesnake Shake. Playing all week. Dixie Pistols. Off their 1987 album, Rock. Welcome, everybody, to the IRS, the Insomnia Ramble Stream. I'm your host, Doc Griffin, along with my ever exciting and excitable co-host, Kadan. And, yeah. I guess the title of the stream tonight just it's sometimes you hate being right. By the way, good morning, Coon of Doom. Good morning, Alex Martin. And I know Zach had to run, but I'll say good morning to him anyway. He just jumped on real quick and said, "We was right. Gotta run."
Hi, Zach. Hi, Ichabod. Hi, Alex.
Mom always told me it was my special shoes. I will send something to our friend, the Coon of Doom.
Hi, Zach. Hi, Ichabod. Hi, Alex.
Sneaky. Sneaky McSneakenstein, you.
I'm special in the head.
Yeah, because if I remember correctly, I believe you have travel plans as well, which is kind of pretty awesome. Now, for those
you have no idea.
I've been
doing some
follow
stuff
the
today. And
spurgery
you got
that's
to
happening
be
on
let know,
StreamMD, or what's happening
we're not
over on
talking
Rakita
about
Law's
that.
channel. By the way, Rakita Law, very interesting channel. I like the guy.
Yes.
I found him when he was breaking down the lawsuit that Diversity in Comics was filing on Mark Waid, because Mark Waid's a douchebag. I've met him. He's a douche. By the way, welcome to the stream, Coon of Doom. So here's the 411 on all this. There was a deadline to turn in all paperwork for the fight between Tonka and Andy. Andy barely got his turned in on Friday. Tonka did not get his turned in on Friday. They the commission gave a 1-day extension to turn it in on Monday. It had to be in at 4 p.m. on Monday. Somebody didn't bother to check a time zone, and Tonka sent it in at 3:14 his time, which is Central. Knoxville is Eastern time, so he sent it in 15 minutes late. Wait a minute. Is there a fucker up? Hold on. Okay, I'm trying to see, because John Doe is saying that weird audio overlap is happening again. Well, it's been mostly me talking, so 14 his time, which is Central. I will do this. I will Knoxville stop is Eastern restart. Time. So he said it. Usually stopping OBS and restarting it will fix that issue. So we'll be back in a quick hot second. Little swirly thing up, and we're streaming again.
One thousand.
I do have a technical difficulties one. The screen that I actually made up was just me with a bottle of whiskey behind an old TV camera, which is kind of nice. Okay, now we should be back. Let's before I get into the complete explanation, let's do some talk back and forth to see if we're doing the delay again. So Kadun and Ichabod, how was your Tuesday? Roller coastery.
I actually did a PKA, by the way. PKAs are public conduct announcements. But I did a PKA about it today. Because it's a fucking roller coaster, like, with
Roller coastery.
had a short day at work.
Yeah. I actually did a PKA, by the way. PKAs are public condone announcements. But I did a PKA about it today. Because it's been a fucking roller coaster, like with basically some ups and downs and ups and downs. Like, had a short day at work, kind
Ah,
of an up, kind of a down. Like we just weren't that busy. Um, so that was just kind of like the first start of the ride, and then it was payday today, so that's an up. But my paycheck
yeah.
was not at my job site. It had gotten sent to my old address in California, which was a down. But my mom hit me up and she's like, "Don't worry, like I'll get your paycheck and I can she's basically just gonna put it in her bank account and then send me the money because I don't have a bank account. I don't trust banks. I'm just that level of paranoid because
Okay,
Bank of
okay,
America has
so-
fucked me over more
so-
times than I like. Bank of America has fucked me harder than any of the men in my past relationships. Like hot damn, like I needed a cigarette and I was begging for lube. But but no, so I don't trust banks, so I don't have a bank account, so I don't have direct deposit, so I get the physical paycheck. But this is the second time that they've sent it to California instead of handing me my paycheck. And the first time was my first paycheck, and I thought they had rectified that situation, but I guess not. Oh well, fucked me. But but
So-
my mom's like, "Don't worry, I got you. Like, I'll send you the money." And I'm trying to, and I'm
Okay.
like, "Tell me how much it
So,
is." Like, I haven't gotten the
John?
chance to like talk with her again since because she was at work.
No, I just wanted to throw
So
my voice
once I
in here
find out
for a
how much
second
it
to
is,
see if
I'm
we
gonna be
overlap.
like, all right,
Continue.
well, here's how much you're keeping, and then just send me the rest.
Yeah.
Because like that's kind of my thing is every paycheck I try and send my mom something. So there was a little bit
No,
of
that
an
shit
up,
happens.
and then what was the thing? There was a
Uh,
oh
so yes,
sorry.
I'm just waiting for John Doe to give the
I'm-
all clear sign.
I'm doing the
So that
thing.
should have
Oh
fixed
no,
it.
I am rambling on the Insomniac Ramble stream.
I
Yeah.
know.
Oh no.
I know.
Oh, no. Yeah, hopefully. When I got back to the house, the internet, like it connected to the Wi-Fi, but there was no internet connection. So that sucked. Like that was another drop. And then all of a sudden, like it starts working again. So bonus. And then I go and I reach for my pack and it's empty.
Oof.
My pack of cigarettes and it was empty, and I'm just like, you've got to be fucking shitting me. And I go and I see another pack and I open it and it has my Luckies. So like it was a fucking roller coaster of a day where it's just like, yeah,
So, no,
that
yeah,
sucked.
no, yeah, no,
Like, that was
yeah,
another
no.
drop. And
And
then
it's
all of a sudden,
up
like,
and down.
it
And I
starts
need to give
working
a
again.
special
shout out. He's probably not listening, but Killer Groove, KG, really helped come through for me today. And I appreciate you, dude, and thanks for
Apparently
being a good bro.
We're okay now.
like fist bump, yo. Like
by the
I
way,
owe you.
good
Like
morning
you fucking know.
to
Like
Baby Doe.
I'm planning.
Good morning,
I'll
John Doe.
I'll figure
And
out a
good
way to
morning,
learn how to
Sparky.
bake and bake you some cookies or some bullshit like that.
Wait,
like I'll make you
John,
weed
cut
cookies.
it out. He
You
said
know,
it's
make
hard
them
to tell
really
when you
good.
aren't talking.
But yeah.
Yes. And good morning, Jolly Roger.
Cool.
I did send out a couple of other, just two other
Hey,
links.
fading.
So I have no idea.
Hey,
Hey, John
everybody.
Bell. Hey, Sparky.
There were a lot of people streaming tonight. It was kind
Ah.
of weird. I mean, because well,
He's
I guess
fucking
I should
with
finish
ya.
the story. So anyway, Tonka got
Hi,
his
Jolly
paperwork in
Rogers.
late, and so the fight has been officially canceled. But it's not just the fact that he got his paperwork in late. When he sent in the paperwork, the name he signed on the contract originally was not the name he turned in. Because
Wow.
apparently he has a legal name change.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Is it still overlapping? God damn it, people. Okay, hold on.
Holy shit, triple gosh, there's 3 of me?
No, I think we're okay. I'm not hearing it.
I didn't
Name change.
hear an overlap last time, but let me go ahead and go back and check.
Wait a minute. Is it still overlapping?
Holy shit, triple
God
cadets. There's
damn it,
3 of
people.
me? I am so sorry.
This dead air brought to you by technology. All right, I'm going to do one more
Hold on.
thing. I'm actually going to crush out. I'm going to kill OBS. I'm going to hard shut down OBS, and then bring it back up. All right, so we'll be back in just a moment, people.
Fucking tech.
Okay. The wheel keeps turning, keeps turning. It's got to be an OBS thing, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It really has to be a bullshit OBS thing.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. This is the only other thing I can think of to fix it right now besides shutting the stream down completely.
Mm.
So, let's... Well, I mean, John, we can certainly do that. I'm not opposed to sitting down with it, but I think it was because of the fact that I was running Neverwinter today, and Steam seems to Steam seems to fuck around and then crash the system every so often.
Yeah.
So
It's
I'm thinking
fixed
that's
now.
what it was, that I didn't do a complete restart.
Yeah, it's fixed now.
Hey, Sparkles.
Welcome to the stream, Sparky.
Yeah, I can't stay too long, but yeah, I'll hang out for a bit.
Okay, so long story short, I called it at the beginning. Go all the way back to the day when they introduced or announced that there was going to be a fight. That somebody was going to have a little bullshit glitch. That there's going to be just some small bit of fuckery that's going to derail everything.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, I was right, but fuck them anyway, because I still have tickets, and my oldest brother lives down in Knoxville. I'm going to try to get Merc and maybe Aiden on to see if they're still going down, because that's my ride down there. That's the only caveat where I would not be able to go down to Knoxville.
Yeah. So, can we say we can call Tonka Saw Pocahontas now?
No. What we can say was Doc was right.
Well, no. I'm just saying because it seems like Tonka lies like whatever that bitch's name is. I don't bother to remember.
Wait,
Well,
wait a minute.
Elizabeth
There are
Warren?
many bitches on the internet. Which are you referring to?
I think it was Elizabeth Warren.
Elizabeth Warren.
Oh, yeah.
Because you want to know something that I've been keeping to myself, but I think it's probably true. Because he says he's Chucky. I seriously doubt he is.
You know, it's kind of funny because I don't bring up I don't really bring up my heritage much, but my grandmother was full blood Blackfoot and Shoshone, And then
Woo,
still,
Blackfoot.
yeah.
Well, you see, here's the funny thing about why I love bats, because I live in Oklahoma, and Tahlequah is an hour away, and I know people in the genealogy department, and his supposed name that got doxxed
Yeah.
doesn't match to any record.
Of course.
Oh, what you mean the whole Robbie Pilkington or whatever the hell it was?
Yep. Because for the simple fact of all Cherokee Nation citizens are on file for public record and such.
By the way, I'm gonna send a link out to John Doe so he can yell at me in person.
Well, all right. Again, like
Not saying- not saying-
all of this doesn't really matter. I don't really fucking care about, whether he's Elizabeth Warren or not. I don't care about that. I don't even care that the fight's not happening. I wasn't going anyway, but I don't even care that the fight's not happening. What I do care about is all the people who placed bets that the fight wasn't going to happen because of one reason or another needs to pay Doc because he's been calling this shit from the jump. So feel free to go to https://streamlabs.com/Doc Griffin. Again, that is streamlabs.com/Doc Griffin.
Well,
Feel free to pay your penance to the good doctor.
Fucking pay the piper.
Well,
Exactly.
And if nothing else, you could conceivably become the new stream boss. Although I tell you what, Rackist, I love his stream boss gimmick. You pay him $5 to make him go for the hour of what game he was going to play, but for $10 you become the stream boss and you get to advertise. He actually even said, if you pay me 100, I will legitimately play for 22 hours straight.
Hi, Jimmy Hats. Go fuck off. Be nice, you fucker.
Good morning, Eric. Good morning, Jimmy Hats.
Do you get to pick the game though?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like Miss Allie had him play Feminazi 1 hour, and then had him play Cuphead.
Oh God, the Cuphead.
I would choose.
No, I have a brilliant idea.
I'm listening.
Oh no! It's a diabolical plan to get Rackus to play Destiny 2.
No.
Have
him play Guinea over it for 22 hours. Or Honeypot.
No, make him play Honeypot Select.
No. I'll make him play Destiny 2, because then I can play with. And I'll finally have somebody to play Destiny 2 with.
I told you to hit up Anti.
Hey, hit up Starwind.
I don't know who Starwind is, but I will hit up Anti when I get the chance. I'm just...
Yeah.
Today was a bitch.
Yeah. Starwind's my co-host on Mechanic Tuesdays.
Hey, have you ever tried to wrangle cats, Sparky?
Well, you're a raccoon, so I don't see it as much difference.
Like you get 3 cats, and you give them a food bowl on each side of the fucking room, and they will all go to the same food bowl just to piss you off. And then you try to wrangle them and get them away from where they're supposed to be, and nope, they keep going in circles. Like, I asked everybody I could think of. I was so desperate I hit up Magog. And I hate bugging Magog, but like he never even responded. I tried to check with Merc, but he didn't respond. Cadunt couldn't get Rabbit working.
And
Check your batteries.
Never winner.
Yeah, Doc was busy.
Yeah, check your batteries, Cadunt. Get the Rabbit working again.
Doc was busy.
Welcome to the stream, John Doe.
Picture shit.
And good morning to Lysis and Pinoid.
Hi, Lysis. Hi, Penoid.
I even
I'm
think
sorry.
that. Anyway.
Hi, Lysis. Hi, Greater Simeon.
Ha.
Oh God.
Great. You-
Be nice. Be nice.
and good
Hi,
morning,
Jacob.
Jacob Navo. Wait, what's the Greater Simeon? I don't know.
Okay, so on Cuntstream, when it was still Cuntstream, Schmeckel used to always call Samaj Lesser Simeon. And then when Penoid was on, like Penoid used to be on there too, I used to call him Greater Simeon.
So, not to be a dick about things, but is it just people had certain thresholds where they finally figured out that they didn't want to be on the cunt stream? Because it seems like they had a shit ton of people who were hosts and co-hosts.
It's complicated, but
Oh, God. With women involved, it's always complicated.
Oof.
I
Just get to
know.
the end of the story.
It was kind of complicated, to be fair.
No, it really was. Like with some people, it was just that didn't quite work. With other people, there were internal issues. So it's different for each individual,
Yeah.
That sounds... Wow, that actually almost sounds like you're being political, Kadant.
Well, to be fair, like, I used to go on the cunt stream a lot, but because of a personal issue with me and somebody who went on there a lot, I just never went back.
I only ever went on there once, and it was such a clusterfuck that I'm like, no, I'm not coming back to this, because it was supposed to be a discussion of 80s music, and it just went all over the fucking place. I mean, we
Yep.
ended up talking about Nirvana, for God's sake.
Ha ha ha.
And I'm like, no, wrong, not 80s.
Wait, real quick. Sup, Lord Byron, you cunt!
Hey, Lord Byron, you dirty little fuck.
You cunt.
You can't.
Yeah, I'm actually on pretty good terms with Penoid saying it's hard. It was hard for him, and he's on good terms with him, and I'm actually still on good terms with at least at the very least Schmeckel and Samaj.
Yeah.
Probably Lionel too. I believe Lionel's now a staple kind of guy that's in there.
Yeah. Yeah. Samaj is always welcome on Mechanic Tuesdays when I stream. He's been on 3-4 different times, so.
Yeah.
Samaj is good people.
I think that I can't think of a single person who doesn't like Samaj.
Yeah.
Samaj.
Well, you know what? Samaj
I'm not
can
wrong.
fuck himself because Samaj is amazing.
I'm not wrong, though.
But it's the artistic self-loathing thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Doc, you want to know something fun?
Sure.
I am 30.
Today?
As much as I don't approve of the fact that I'm 30, yeah, no.
Well, happy birthday.
Happy
It just rolled over.
birthday to
Oh,
you.
don't.
Why? I thought you were older than I was.
No, I just turned 30 today. I was born January 16th, 1989.
Holy shit.
Yeah,
I'm
like
older than
raccoon
you,
years are the
85.
same as dog years.
What?
Hi, Ortiz. And
Just to continue this point, I'm not actually a fucking raccoon.
Well,
It's just a character, man.
nah, you're a raccoon.
I'm not a raccoon, I promise.
You're a coon to me.
But you're a cunt to me, mate.
hey, you cunt!
And
Hey, what's
welcome
going
to
on?
the
That's-
stream, Lord Byron.
Hey, how you doing?
Having fun, grooving on the picture.
No.
Holy shit, I just now noticed you had a
Um,
picture. Are you smashing a rat with a hammer?
Yes.
Fair enough.
I'm the judge. You bring a rat around me, I'll judge a motherfucker with a hammer.
Aw.
I'll send a link out to Penoid.
Okay.
Man, they're still going at it over there on Rakita Law. I don't I don't do Stream ME, so I have no idea if they're still fucking about over there.
Stream.me, yeah.
But supposedly it's Andy and Ralph and the boys making a victory lap.
Oh, fuck. Do you remember the story I told you about Monkey Jones, the YouTuber that did the Elliot Rogers stuff?
Yeah.
He is now partnered on Twitch.
Oh shit!
So
Fair
he's
enough.
basically kind of salvaged a little bit of his career out of what YouTube did to him.
But I thought Twitch was more pussy than YouTube in terms of the edgy stuff.
They are, but like it just goes to show that he didn't do anything. It was personal.
Oh, by the way, good morning to Ortiz 805, and good morning Gulf City Outlaw.
Hi, Ortiz. Hi, Gulf City Outlaw.
Hey, Pinoid.
And welcome to the stream, Pinoid.
What up?
Hey, Pinoid. How you doing?
Have you been
And let's watching that retarded ass bullshit for fucking
You're cutting out a little bit, man.
kills. I made a video
Fix your
about
shit.
Ralph and Tonka. Fix what shit? Hold up.
You were roboting a bit.
Yeah, it's
well,
cutting out
that's
a little bit.
Yo, the internet don't like me sometimes, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm up here in the mountains.
That's
Fair
because
enough,
The
dude.
internet's racist.
Super racist.
It is. It's fucking racist as shit. You know what I'm saying? By the way, you know how you solve that cat problem? You get you a burlap sack and some rocks and find a body of water, you'll be good to go.
I'm pretty sure if I took the particular cats I was wrangling and tried to get them to stuff into a burlap sack alone, I would have had my neck snapped.
Furley had a cheaper idea. Just put pieces of paper on the floor. They'll go right towards it.
Or like
Cats-
or I used to put them in a car and you just throw them out the window while you're going down the road. Like,
Are you quite so easily distracted that I could put a piece of paper on the floor and you'd go right up to it?
Probably.
One of the cats is Cadunt, so
Now,
for
and
the
by the
audience.
way, Pinoid, technically you're right because Nirvana released Bleach in '89, but Grohl didn't come on to the band until '90.
Yeah, but they were around in the 80s, just like Offspring had been around since like 84, I think. Some shit like
Yeah,
that.
there's a lot of bands who were around in the '80s, but nobody knew who the fuck they were.
Yeah.
When you think about it, Dave Grohl is like the new age Phil Collins, you know? Went from drummer to become a frontman.
Wow, Dave Grohl's probably the greatest musician of our day, to be perfectly honest with you.
Well, no, Byron, there's a lot of stories about how when they got to the Heart-Shaped Box album, I'll call them albums because I'm old and I'm allowed to, that most of the songs that were the better songs were coming from Grohl, but there was a little bit of animosity from Cobain. So he
That makes sense.
So he pushed off quite a few of them, and those actually landed up on the first Foo album.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
So it's not that he threw anything away, but yeah, Grohl had a significant influence on how Nirvana played out.
Yeah.
I just feel sorry for Chris Novoselic because that poor motherfucker ain't doing much of anything.
Well, ain't that how it tends to work, though? You know what I mean? You'll have like one guy that comes out of a fucking band and like he ends up, you know, like Justin Timberlake. And then you got like the fucking three other cats. One of them went to space and one of them became gay and fat. And then the fourth one, he's like in a box somewhere in an alleyway in New York.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure he's probably enjoying his job in the Home Depot paint department. Because Courtney basically locked down on all of those residuals. So
Yeah, she's a cunt, isn't she?
well, yeah. I mean, the song that Grohl wrote about her, I mean, just flat out calling her a bitch. I forget.
Didn't
I don't know.
Cobain write a few songs about it though?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. And like even she's the most written about in a vile way of anybody in the modern day. I think Smashing Pumpkins did one. Veruca Salt, I think, did one too.
Well, they called her a star hunter. I remember in one documentary they just said this bitch went from any cunt she thought was going to make it big and try to suck them off to get that money.
Yeah, Nine Inch Nails. The song Starfucker. Trent Reznor wrote that about her.
Oh,
Or
I
Starfuckers
was
Incorporated.
I was just coming in to say hi because like my face is all fucked up and I had to take a pain pill, and I sound mildly retarded right now, which is
Why?
also why I sound like
same
I'm
old.
half dead. But because
You
I
don't
don't
sound any
normally
more
take pain
retarded,
medication, it's kicking my ass. So I think I'm gonna head out and head to bed.
Well,
But,
thanks for joining us, Ichabod.
Well,
yeah, no, appreciate it.
Chill,
hopefully
fucker.
a very happy and uninflamed face birthday today.
I fucking hope so myself. Yeah, Ichabod Citrus Quest. There's a video coming out tomorrow. It's the birthday special that Cadunt was supposed to be on, but Rabbit doesn't work for her, so...
I know. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Sparky
Not
had tried.
you. It's
Sparky had spent
Rabbit's
like
fault.
3 hours one day trying to help me figure out Rabbit.
What is your
My phone hates Rabbit.
your browser?
Please stop trying to
On your
explain
phone.
shit to boomers.
It's
Oh my god, you
it's-
think I'm a boomer? Thank you.
Well, I could have used another word, but
What's the browser on your phone?
It's not the web browser. It's you have to have the app in order to play Rabbit on a phone.
and I don't have enough room to download another app.
See, I can do it from just the pain pill kick in my ass. I can do it from just my phone and the Google browser, but
Yeah, I tried it on my phone and it won't even let me do it on my phone. It forced me to install the app.
Well, you probably had to rabbit too far up your butt. You know what I'm saying?
man, that's what happens when you turn on the vibration function. Anyway, Coon Vanish.
There you go. Yeah, I checked my DM and I sent you a return which said, yeah, sure, why not?
Thank you.
To you, Cadunt.
I know.
Did you want to link out Magog?
Yeah.
Yo, Magog is the shit.
I sent one to AP, so hopefully, if AP is still conscious, he can come on and Magog can do the pitch for parry and thrust.
Well, no,
Okay.
Magog decided against parry and thrust, remember?
Well, yeah, but he still wanted to pitch it to AP.
True.
I mean, he's not going to do it, but I just love to hear Magog do. I just want to hear Magog do a pitch to AP.
Yeah, Magog is cool as shit, man. Fucking, he used to come on the Church of Jesus Christ was not a bitch made nigga all the goddamn time. Yeah, fucking
Yeah.
cool dude. I don't know. I did a video. I did 3 videos today. One about the fact that food stamps is fucking coming out with they're bringing out they're giving the food stamps out this weekend for February because of the government being shut down, and then there's not going to be any more food stamps until the government opens back up.
Now, I'm not against it. I tell you what,
Yeah.
we're poor enough to qualify for food stamps, but
Yeah.
I just basically rely on the kindness of the food pantries.
I feel you, right? And then I did a video on cannibalism, which is awesome.
I just did my first no context tweet of the night.
You did?
Good shit.
Well, I guess I'll have to check then.
I should have tagged you, Doc. I didn't think about it, but I should have tagged you and Ichabod especially.
Oh, cat wranglers.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll do the retweet on that. There we go.
It entertained me. I'm sorry. I'm in a. I'm
You're in a.
I'm like
you're in
kind
a,
of
I'm
in
getting
and out.
my ass out of here for a little bit to go have sex across the country.
Wait. You're going to Boston? Is that the situation? Yo, are you going to Boston, Cadet?
Maybe.
Yo, man, you should swing through fucking PA and Philly and grab you a cheesesteak. You know what I'm saying? Get some decent food before you go up there because there's nothing to eat.
There's nothing to eat there.
No, Boston people are all Irish. They don't know how to cook. Irish people fucking suck at cooking.
Well, no, that just means that there's plenty of potatoes.
And the pizza there, yo, the pizza is so full of basil. Just instant heartburn the moment you get there.
Well, I can't handle pizza. Like for some reason it hits me wrong. Well, let me correct myself. I seem to not be able to handle like chain store pizzas.
Yeah.
But like if it's like made I think it's the grease factor in all honesty or something, or the way it's processed, because like I've had little to no problems with like frozen freaking supermarket pizza, which is ridiculous. But any other kind of pizza I've had like has just made me like go, oh, this is what pizza tastes like the second time around. That's lovely. Thanks.
Papa John's, because of the yeast that they use in their dough, makes me sick, so I can't eat them.
Oh.
Yeah. Domino's used to do that to me forever. I don't know. I haven't eaten Domino's since like 1994. But, you know what I mean? I'm not willing to give them another chance. Last time I ate that shit, I threw up all over the place. But out here on the East Coast, there is not many like actual like chain pizza shops. It's all kind of like small little spots. Almost every block will have a pizza shop on it. So, you know. But again, Irish people don't know how to cook.
Oh, and I should say, I hated being right about this, Magog, because I was really looking forward to going down to Knoxville, watching two idiots beat the piss out of each other, and then go drinking with some YouTube people that I've only ever known by avatar and voice.
Wait, who says you can't still go down to Knoxville, drink with some people you only know by avatar and voice, and probably still get to watch two idiots beat the piss out of each other?
Yeah. Well, I want to see. I threw Merc out the link, so if he gets to a right frame of mind, then definitely.
If y'all give me $500, I will go down there and beat the shit out of somebody.
Let me go and no, I don't care.
$500, I will just go whoop somebody's ass. How about that?
No, it has to be another YouTuber. That's what.
Well, pick out a YouTuber.
That's the draw.
Magog, yo, you want to fight? Yo, we can go to Knoxville, make some money. Me and you.
I don't fight fair.
Well, we can we'll choreograph it. Don't worry about it. We'll all pull punches. You know what I'm saying? We'll do like the Rocky and Apollo thing.
The front of my car will beat the shit out of you.
I broke my back in Iraq, so now when somebody wants to fight me, I just shoot them.
Yeah.
Much more efficient. Much more efficient.
You pulled a bunch of fucking
Just like so much energy throwing a fist, but so little energy, like just squeezing one finger, you know? Just the trigger finger going back. There's like no calories at all burned.
What's it like? Was it like 10 pounds of pressure? Not a major deal.
Yeah, it's practically nothing. I mean, you got to absorb the kickback, so it helps to be a fat fuck.
Well, I tell you, man, if somebody kicks my ass, they aren't getting out of the fight without waking up the next morning with some walker marks on them. I'm telling you that shit right now.
It's like, man, somebody challenges me to a YouTube fight in Knoxville. I'm gonna be like, I will bite you in the ankles while you're kicking me on the ground.
Yeah.
I will scratch your eyes out, motherfucker.
Oh shit! Apparently, Worski and Tonka are now on the Rakita Law stream.
Hey,
Can we get out of
something
this?
I will watch.
There's something I'm thoroughly bored of. Is no one's getting their ass kicked. Right, let's put it away.
You know what's great about this whole situation?
What's up?
Being one of those guys that for months said it wasn't going to happen. I love being right.
Yeah, fuck. I did it the day that they announced it. I even said it to their faces on their streams. So, no, that was 10 easy.
A lot of people were like, "Why didn't you make a plan? Why aren't you going, Magog? We could hang out after we watch fight. We should go to Knoxville." I'm sitting there like, even if it does happen, I don't want to drive to Knoxville to see a 2-minute retard slap fight.
Well, my oldest brother has been living in Knoxville for about 4 years.
I live in Arkansas. I can see that at the trailer park down the street.
So I had a what do you call it? An underlying motive to go down there anyway. So I'm still cool with it as long as I've got a ride down there. Then me and oldest bro palling around for 3
I
days.
hear you, man. I mean, a lot of people are like, "Dude, you should just come down. It's going to be like a party." And I'm like, "Yeah," because when I think party, I think Knoxville.
I think YouTubers. When I think party, I think YouTubers.
Yeah. I'm just joking. I don't have anything particularly against Tonka or Andy. I don't watch any of their stuff anymore, so I got no dog in this fight. I don't want people running over to him. "Oh my God, Magog's on Doc's stream right now, calling you both retards." It was just a joke. Calm the fuck down.
No, I call you both retards.
They are
retarded fighting somebody on the internet.
Yeah, they are kind of retarded for amping all this stuff up in the first place. And the only reason I say that isn't even because of them. I do feel a little bad for the people who like bought plane tickets and shit. Like, now what are they gonna do? You know, this isn't exactly VidCon where there's like other things to go do. Like,
CRP's plane landed today, so he's in the States now to go see it. But,
and here's the thing. If Tonka wants to save face, here's my idea. If Tonka wants to save face, because apparently I don't know the whole story because I don't really follow this shit, but I've seen a few snippets on Twitter to give me kind of a basic arcing picture of it all. And basically, like, Tonka didn't get paperwork turned in time, or his blood test had a different name on it. I don't know what the details is, but if Tonka wants to save face, he needs to go down there and he needs to just fucking fight Andy in a parking lot.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Like, fuck all the paperwork, fuck the promotional fight cards and the cage match and an audience. Just meet up, just curb stomp each other in the parking lot. Let's do this like American History X.
Yeah.
Andy could show up with a shaved head and a swastika on his forehead.
I am certain.
We'll make it a show. I'll even film it in black and white, and I'll put the American History X music behind it. Yeah, whatever.
YouTube History X.
We can get like a 1994 Chevy pickup truck.
Right.
You know what I mean, put it out front with a brick through the window.
Right.
Ready to rock and roll.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. We'll even invite Edward Furlong to sign autographs or something.
It's Knoxville, so there's probably already a pickup truck.
You pay that much
description in the parking lot.
You pay Edward Furlong to show up, $100, he probably would.
Yeah, we'll just get a random incel and shave their head. It don't even have to be fucking Edward Furlong.
Last month.
I don't even like.
She didn't fuck.
One, I don't
anyone.
Watch any of the other people that are like the ones that are like really amping it up and making it a drama thing. Ethan Ralph. He like tore me. He tore me a new one on one of his streams for like 5 fucking minutes. All because I tweeted out that I didn't know who he was. Which at the time, I didn't know who he was. I was like, who is this guy? Is he important?
But you're a skeptic, Magog.
And he literally pulled up one of my videos and him and all of his little buddies. And I wouldn't even known about it if a fan hadn't sent me a clip. I didn't even know it was the same guy who got like his money denied by that charity.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm like, fuck that guy. And now because he did that, I've gotten a lot of people coming over to my videos who are like hardcore fanboys of his, are all like, fuck you, Magog, you fucking faggot, for going against the kill stream. And I'm like, I don't know who you are either.
Retarded shit.
You're a skeptic, Magog. You must be working with the other skeptics.
Yeah, I guess so. I don't even know how I got lumped into that. I mean, like sometimes, like I've tried to get away from the political shit. Like some guy on my video today was all like, "Oh, you've just turned into a fucking reactionary shield like Sargon," and I'm like, "Dude, I literally just did a video about porn stars the other day." Like, dude, I just turn everything into a joke. I'm just an entertainer. What the fuck? But
well, everybody, especially the Spurgy crews, everybody is, if you're not completely on my side, then you're against me.
Yeah, that's just the nature of it's the world we live in now. It's all tribal, warfare. It's digital tribal warfare.
Here's where I'm at, man. I'm gonna call you both retarded. You can both come catch these hands. I give no fucks whatsoever. Come over here. I promise you're gonna goddamn regret it. Yeah, that's where the fuck I'm at. Tonka, you know what happened last time? You tried that bullshit to come fight me in public. You know what I'm saying? After I told you that you was out there fucking fighting in your backyard in your dad's bathrobe, choking your homie out with a pool noodle. You know what I'm saying? Get the fuck out of here with that nonsense. You're both goddamn retarded and I ain't scared of you. Get it right.
By the way, good
I just want to point out, Pinoid, you sound like an extra from The Outsiders.
Okay.
And Pinoid is Butters.
Yes, I'm Butters.
I don't know what that means.
Do you know it? Do you know what he's saying?
If you know what I'm saying, bitches be kissing niggas.
No, you've lost me, and I'm usually pretty on point with my pop culture references. But
I was South Park. Butters.
No, I know who Butters is. I know who South Park is, but you don't sound anything like Butters. I don't get it.
Yeah, no, I don't. He got up because I say, "No, I'm saying," and he said, "You know what I am saying." So he made a meme of me as Butters.
So it was more of an inside joke because Butters said that like one time.
Yes. Yes.
Congratulations, you guys need to get laid.
Yeah, man. Look, I try to support these. I try to support these young trolls in their quest to become decent at what they do.
Yeah, it's hard, important. Man. I feel you. It's a struggle. It's a struggle. a fucking struggle. Every day I feel the pain.
Every day, dude. Every day.
Well,
I wake up and my whole life is the internet, and every morning I go, the fuck did I do to get here?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, it's like when you hit rock bottom, there's only one place to go, and that's to YouTube.
Oh, I thought that was Twitch or Plexstorm.
No, that's when you hit below rock bottom, which I didn't think there was a place until I discovered YouTube.
What's the old saying? Those who can't teach. Those who can't teach, go to YouTube.
Yep, exactly. I don't even know what the fuck, because I don't watch all the drama stuff, and I don't really care for Medicur's content. I really don't care about all the, Keemstar, and I don't care about fucking Ethan Ralph, whoever the fuck he is. I didn't know the whole story, but I do know Tonka, because way back in the day, before all the Kumite stuff, before all the internet blood sports, whatever you want to call it, basically before the Kraut and Tea thing that blew them up, I was getting on the Kumite all the time, with Tonka and Failure. They were some of the guys that kind of discovered me in the beginning, especially Failure, I had 380 subs when Failure discovered me, Well,
I was always a fan of Grapple Vision, and then when he started up the morning streams, I just kind of naturally followed over.
Well, that was a fucking mistake.
Yeah, I had 102 subs when AP found me.
Yeah, and I'm not saying that what he does is a mistake. I'm just saying, the morning. Nobody fuck is awake in the morning. Nobody on the internet, anyway.
Well, yeah. I mean, that was Failure's idea because he was like, well, there's nobody, running a live stream during the morning. Why don't you do it then? And
do a morning show. I get it.
I'll tell you what, afternoons on the weekends is not a bad time to run. I used to kill it fucking afternoons and the weekends, but I work fucking on the weekends now, so I ain't got time.
Right. I've got shit to do, man. Like, all this stuff's popping off, and I'm over here, like, trying to figure out how I'm going to survive the fucking Patreon debacle and how I'm going to build my, finish building my studio and get the Medieval Village built for the sitcom.
Yo, man, live stream, dude. Live stream, Streamlabs.
I do it 2 a week.
By the way, didn't Ruben finally officially come out and leave Patreon?
Yeah, he did, and he got drunk on stream, and apparently it was one of the funniest things ever, but I didn't watch it live.
Aw.
And I don't think I'm going to sit through a 3-hour stream, so just to see what people were laughing at. But apparently he got really drunk and like couldn't shut the Patreon down. He was clicking the wrong button or something. I don't know. But he eventually got it shut down. So did Peterson.
Yeah.
I'm
not.
And I don't blame
led
them for
around
doing
by
it,
the
and I'm
whims
going to
of
do it
people.
too.
Get drug into
And it's not
MMA
because
when
I'm
fucking
like following
terrified.
them because I'm some fanboy of Ruben and Peterson. I like their content now and again. I listen to different things.
You think that people
But
don't know what you were
I just
saying
can't trust
earlier
Patreon
before
with my
the
business
fucking-
anymore.
while this fight's getting signed.
It's
and
a
while you
business
actually-
decision. I've
you
lost
think
half
people
my
don't
fucking patrons.
You still have half left, though.
Yeah, so?
Yeah, I don't know, man. Like, yo, money's green. That's where I'm at.
Yeah, but it's not about the money, man. These motherfuckers, man, like, if they had walked it back, if they admitted they made a mistake or something, I may have stayed with them, but they straight up lied in that New York Times article. They tried to say that creators are just mad because we take 5%. You know what? Fuck them. You know what? Fuck them. Now it's a principle thing. Fuck them. It's like if your bank fucks you, what do? You fucking close your account and you go to a different bank. That's what you do.
What's up,
I don't know. I don't.
Hi.
What up? Hi.
What are we
Yo,
talking
like, I don't
about?
know. Money's green. That's kind of where I'm at. Like, as long as the chat's cash, I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? Say what the fuck you want, nigga. As long as you paying me, I don't care.
Yeah, but that's the thing is, like, I also began to realize that Patreon isn't paying me. They've got this holier than thou attitude that they pay creators. They don't. They process payments from my fans. So
Yeah.
I am coming up with a different way to get funding directly from my fans.
Got you.
So I just have a different plan. It's my business decision. You do what you want with your business. I'm gonna do what I want with my
I feel
business.
you. I feel you.
You know?
I feel you. I don't know. Like,
All
yeah, I'm just
respect.
saying.
All respect. I don't care if you stay with
Yeah.
Patreon. I don't care if
Yeah,
other
I'm-
creators stay with Patreon.
Kadant,
Mm-hmm.
welcome back.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good.
So I'm actually sitting here watching this bullshit on the rap report, and if they even did fought, it wasn't even gonna be a punching fest or a slap fest. They're just gonna sit there and yell down at each other. That's all it's gotta be.
Well, Andy has been given clearance by the promoter, even though the fight is canceled, to go into the octagon and for a couple minutes be allowed to talk on the mic.
Yep.
Yeah, that's probably not going to go well.
Well, I just hope that Tonka's out in the parking lot after he gets done.
Like, they're going to do some WWE shit where, like, Vince McMahon goes to the fucking ring and he doesn't think the wrestler's going to show up, and then the wrestler does or something. I don't know what they're going to... I do remember seeing somebody in the previous stream I was watching before I hopped over to yours, somebody say that the promoters are allowing him to do that as long as he keeps it family friendly.
Yeah.
That's like, we're Andy we're talking about here, right? That motherfucker's going to say fuck, and somebody's going to jump in there and take the mic away from him.
Yeah, I mean, as far as it goes, yeah, there's not going to be a razzle and swerve because of how Tonka fucked around. He is not sanctioned, so they'll stop him before he even tries to get into the octagon.
Well, of course, I'm not talking about him. I'm talking about somebody else snatching the microphone out of Andy's hand. Andy's not going to keep it family friendly. He's going to fucking catch his nipples on fire and start saying, fuck yeah!
He'll come out in an adult diaper and pour milk on himself before catching his nipples on fire.
Fuck yeah.
He'll do a bump of coke in the middle of the fucking ring and shit.
Yeah. Someone's gonna get there. He's doing lawn off the camp.
Yeah, while he's taking mayonnaise that's been outdated for months and rubbing it in his hair.
Wait, wasn't one of the rumors that he did like a line of coke off of Baked Alaska's dick?
Yeah.
So, you want to hear what the funny thing is now?
No.
Tonka's now saying, pay $2,000 and you can fight me on Saturday.
What?
What?
Yep.
What the fuck does that mean?
I don't know. That's what he's saying right now.
Wait a minute.
It's fine.
Are they gonna fight or fuck? Jesus Christ!
I swear to God, sometimes I think this is all,
and that's fucking easy.
I swear to God, I feel like Andy and Tonka are like talking to each other.
I
This is great.
already agreed.
Like secretly, they got like they're like
tweeted
emailing
about
each other,
1,000
so it
fucking
can't be
times and he
public
won't
or
talk to
anything.
him.
Like,
So apparently
There's
Tonka
nothing
wants
that
him to
will
go to
stop it.
Piedmont, Alabama now.
why is Tonka always picking some backwoods shit?
I don't
That's where he
know.
lives.
It's like, man, y'all need to fight on top of the Empire State Building. That's what y'all fucking do.
Someone gets thrown off.
No. If they fight on top of the Empire State Building, the stipulation would be take the railing down.
Yeah, we could call it a gravity fight.
Watch that shit.
Covered.
That's
Tonka and
the one I would
Andy
go
in the
to.
world's first gravity fight. Whoever loses also loses to gravity.
Yeah, and do an 85-story choke slam.
Here's what I don't get: why did Tonka fuck around and not do the right paperwork and shit, and fuck around? Like, I thought he was looking forward to fucking beating the brakes off Andy.
Well, check this shit out. So all right, so here's what I caught so far. He signed with his new name on the contract, and then when he went to do his medical stuff, he signed with his old name, and last weekend he changed his name on Saturday.
Why the fuck has he got names? Most people have name, not names.
Yeah, one name. Yeah.
Oh, by the way, good
Was he
morning,
trying to
Golden
like
Bananator.
stop people from doxing him or something? Like,
Hi, Golden Bananator. And that could be it, Magog. Actually, I think you may have hit the nail on the head. He probably changed his name to halt any possible doxing.
But that's not gonna work. It's already connected again.
Yeah,
what are you talking about? Everybody has his picture. He was a wrestler. There's no way he's not getting doxxed.
His name, changing your name is great when you do it in secret, not when you're a public figure.
Can we clear the air here? I think the only way for Tonka to win back his, cred, whatever you want to call it, his rep, right, is if he legally changed his name to Kaiser Sose. All will be forgiven if he legally changed his name to Kaiser Sose. Just throwing that out there.
Yeah. I don't know. Like, I think maybe the only way he gains his cred back is if he pays Andy to fight him in the parking lot this weekend.
Yeah, I mean, like this whole I don't even know why it became like this official fight anyway. And like, were they trying to make money off of it? Like,
yes.
Why didn't they just meet up at like a local boxing gym?
Well,
they didn't have to do that. They could just go out in the goddamn parking lot and just fucking fist fight and get it over with. Jesus Christ.
Well, here was my
Fucking
thing
dick slinging.
when it all started ramping up. The one thing that neither one of them expected was Tara LaRosa. Tara LaRosa said, "Oh, you guys want to fight? Hold on." She went away, came back 15 minutes later and said, "Okay, I got you booked on a card." And both of them, the silence on both of their channels was deafening.
Well, yeah, I mean, nobody expects that to happen. I would have called her up and been like, "Bitch, did I tell you to do that? Like, we was just talking shit. Now I got to."
And
yeah, she fucking called them on their shit.
Yeah.
And you know what?
And that
She's
shouldn't
the
have been
winner
a
of
thing.
this.
That shouldn't have been a thing. If I had been Tonka in that place, I would have been like, I ain't fighting you on a card in a stadium filled with people. You want to fight? We'll make it old school pugilism. We'll meet at some dirty gym that has a fucking boxing ring. We'll set up some aluminum chairs. We'll make it like a stream event. There'll be like 10 people there to make sure the fight goes good. I ain't doing this promotion shit. Fuck that.
I'm gonna tell you what, man. Like, I'm really happy that this happened this way. Just because I legit thought when this all like came out, I was like, this is so bad for all of us on YouTube. Like, we should be able to talk shit and not have motherfuckers go, well, meet me in public, because like that is the most bitch ass bullshit ever, and it stops us from being able to talk shit.
Well,
yeah.
Well,
I actually agree with that.
Well, here's the
Hi,
beauty
Lotus
part of
Wolf. Hi, Brad Young.
Here's the beauty part of it. This action that took place puts the final nail in the coffin of IBS.
Yeah, I think outside of like the sycophantic followers, a lot of people are tired of IBS, to be honest with you.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I mean, there's a reason it shares an acronym with irritable bowel syndrome.
Yo, look, I am 22-2 right now. God damn it. I was fitting on jumping in here soon. This is pissing me off. I want to go talk some shit, but now I can't because Internet Blood Sports is dead. And like the dude who started it turned out to be a wheelchair-ridden engine who apparently likes to change his name right before a fight starts and fuck up the paperwork.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like they were going to say, you know, the artist formerly known as.
Yeah, I don't know all the details because, like I said, I'm not going to go to Ralph's stream and listen to it because I don't want to give that guy a single view. I'm not going to give that guy a single fucking view after like he didn't even try to understand my content. He just pulled me up and called me a tranny that got into my mom's makeup box, and it's like, dude doesn't even understand I'm playing a character. Like, he doesn't get it. He's just angry that I had a tweet on one of like Sargon's posts or something. I don't fucking know.
Magog, this is the same guy who ended up in county because he was passed out in a hotel lobby and the cop tried to wake him up and he took a swing at him.
Well, yeah. I'll give him that. Who hasn't, right? I mean,
I'll wake up swinging, but I'm saying, Magog, next time some shit like that happens, yo, come holler at your boy. You know what I mean? Like, yo, I would have gladly went in there and swung for you.
No, I don't need nobody. I just let it go because I don't want that kind of fucking action. You know, you make it a thing. But I'm just pointing out that I have chosen because of that. That guy didn't even try to get a hold of me and be like, "The fuck, man? Why are you talking shit?" You know, he's not that type of person. He just wants to push drama. So I'm just trying to explain to people. Best thing for people like that is just walk the fuck away, ignore their asses.
No shit.
Because what they crave is infamy. And I don't want to give it to them.
Well, because until Tara jumped in, they could have stretched this thing out for a long while.
Yeah. Oh, and I saw somebody tweeted the screenshot at me of Ethan Ralph's fucking, I guess he released some sort of DM chat with the promoter of the fight or whatever, getting the official word that it's canceled. But his response to the promoter, like everybody was focused on what the promoter said. Oh, blah, 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 blah. The fight's off. I looked at what he said, and he was like, oh, thank you so much. And I was like, oh, dude, I know exactly what he's thinking. He's like, this is going to put me back on the map like the Monday map thing. Like, yeah. Like you could tell he was just like foaming at the mouth. Thank God I got this information. Now I'll stretch this out for fucking weeks, you know?
Weeks. It's going to go on for months, I'd say.
Only if people fucking pay attention to it, honestly. Like,
content's hard if you're a drama whore, man. You know what I'm saying?
True. That's why oftentimes they have to manufacture it first.
Well, let me bring up something positive. Beardy tweeted out that he thinks him and the missus have found a long-term home.
I already know.
Next month. Well, a lot of the people probably don't, but there's your ray of sunshine. Something good that happened today.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
yeah.
First off, I didn't know he had a missus. Secondly, I didn't know he was looking for a home. And thirdly, I thought he lived in an interdimensional place in Kanukistan. Why are y'all fucking up my lore?
I
What the hell is going on here?
still maintain that number 3 was right.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So I mean, it's totally cool that you didn't know he had a missus. It's totally cool that you didn't know he was looking for a home. But it's, you know, I mean, you go ahead and keep that third one though. I mean, he does live. He does live in Kanukistan.
Yeah, he lives in an interdimensional place in Kanukistan. That's what I thought. I was behind that idea. See, look, man, we got to maintain our lore on YouTube. I think it's important that we maintain these lures. Like, that's when like all that crazy the Golf City thing really like went sideways. Is when like they started like face revealing and you know what I mean, doing all like, you know, breaking character and all that stuff. Like, man, listen. I liked them way better when it was just the ghost and the frog, and you know what I mean, they were like two characters and nobody really knew who they were, and they were always that character, and that was really cool. That was like some cool ass shit.
I tried that for about 8 months.
How'd it go?
I got doxxed.
Well, I mean, yeah.
And eventually you really do also kind of get tired of being the character. Sometimes you do want to connect with your fans as you. Especially do like for somebody like me doing the voice. Already. Like for AB and Ghastly, maybe not, because they were just themselves just with an animated avatar.
It's none of your
for
fucking
me, I have to do this
No, it is.
voice. Get in the live stream, it's never breaking character.
Your name does not put a contract.
Oh God, Keemstar's on there now. Reeman, Tonka, a new asshole.
Oh. Yeah, Keemstar's trying to get Tonka to get him to turn his camera on.
I'm glad I'm in this stream so you guys can like tell me this stuff and I can laugh about it without me having to actually go there and give that guy a fucking view.
Dude, when you've got Keemstar as your adjudicator, then you know that the train is off the track.
Like, that's one of the things that I really, really love about being able to just be on, like, IRS.
I could have sworn that Keemstar in another language, I can't remember what language, but isn't it like Greek for walking vagina?
I would not be surprised.
Yeah, Keemstar is pissed.
No, he's not. He's loving every minute of this. He is not pissed. He is fucking loving it. He's loving it. What are you talking about? This is what these guys live for.
He's probably,
Go ahead.
Oh, I was going to say, he's probably funding his bar trip for the weekend, the cunt.
Yeah, that dude's sitting on a fucking vibrating chair right now, just fucking.
Say more than. Oh.
Well, y'all go ahead and keep us updated while like the rest of us ignore this shit. Because that's one of my things is the
real person who didn't show up to a fight,
to other people,
and that's what
that's
the end of the story because of you.
I don't
because the real Tonka,
but I used to give a lot of these people like
I'm talking to now. The Tonka
I know it's just one
right now saying I'm going to beat up Andy Worski is a WWE showman. And
I'm talking about it because I'm on this stream and you guys are talking about it. But I'm not going to do a video on this. I'm not going to fucking do a video to, I better get on this bandwagon. You know, I'm not. No, this isn't my cup of tea.
But think about the payout, though, Magog. It's going to get you views.
Yeah, no.
Yo, man, look, I'm going to
do another
right
porn star video. That's what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
I don't think Magog needs views from Mojo Chasers.
Yo, I made 2 videos on this bullshit. I don't give a fuck. I'm a whore and I'm trying to grow.
Hey, you know what? And that's you. You do you, boo.
It's just not Magog's thing, is all.
Gimmick infringement there, Kadant.
Oh, I'm sorry.
But not only that, it's not just me. Like, I'm also supporting Excel at the same goddamn time. Like, I got a producer who I gotta fucking pay for. I need subs.
Good morning to the Butter Baron in chat.
Hey,
what up, Brian? What up, Brian?
Yeah, I fucking, you know, I get the draw to it. Like, I understand why people like internet blood sports. It's the same as why people like fucking reality shows like Big Brother. Or they like, fucking
World Star.
Yeah, fucking what's his name, Jerry,
or like pinnacle porn.
What? No.
No, that's a different thing. That's a different thing, Doc.
Well, same kind of masturbatory quality.
But there is a certain, I guess there is a certain level of intrigue, but
je ne sais quoi.
Yeah, but there's also this like, oh, you don't like internet blood sports, but you watch some fucking TV show that's drama. That shit's fake. That's scripted. Like real drama, I've seen this stuff unfold, right? And the fucking shit that can happen with real drama is real, just straight some bullshit. I'm talking doxing, swatting, people calling each other, like calling the fucking mother of somebody they don't fucking like. Like, who are you, fucking children? Like, what? How are you going to call somebody's mother? You know?
Yeah, people talk about the death of IBS. For me, that was the real death of IBS, is when all the doxing and all the bullshit started. Everyone's like, fuck it.
No respect.
Well, I would say the actual death was that Medicare Sunday stream, where they just legitimately spurred and yelled at each other the whole goddamn time, like a bunch of second graders.
It's just like I said, I feel like there's gonna be like a death stroke here soon, right? Yeah. Like eventually, I don't think drama's gonna go away. I just think it's gonna take a different form. I don't think internet blood sports will last another year, personally.
I think this
it's been dead
because it proved that internet tough guys are just that.
Yeah, internet tough guys.
So apparently they got Zoo on now.
Oh, who would listen to that fuck?
Isn't he a pedophile or something?
Yeah, probably.
That was one of the things, wasn't it? I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't care.
At the Insomniac.
Yeah, same here. I don't care.
Do not condone pedophilia in any way.
We here on the Insomniac Ramble stream.
Yeah, if you're
condone not giving a damn.
Yeah, if you're a pedophile, you should fuck off and die. But if you're a podophile, then head on over to the Magog Morskar channel and watch Poe's Midnight Dreary, because you're obviously a fan. Now, that was a joke that I made, and it totally stuck. Like, I call my fans Magogonites, and Poe calls his fans podophiles. That, I don't care who you are, that is brilliant marketing.
It is.
Well, Poe certainly does know his way around the ad agency.
Yeah, go fuck yourself. You know? But, I don't know, guys. I mean, is the fight not happening really that big of a deal? Or do you think that this is just going to amp it up more and they're going to reschedule it? And
well, I don't give two fucks about them anymore, but it was essentially an excuse for other people who marginally give a shit about this stuff to get together. I mean, it's kind of like what Kilroy was supposed to be.
You know what pisses me off? That this kind of shit is what people are interested in. But back in the day, before all this stuff happened, and I'm not talking about like way long time ago, I'm talking about the beginning of 2018, a bunch of other YouTubers got together and thought it would be a really cool idea to just meet up in Vegas. And like get it, like, because we went on Airbnb, and you can rent like a mansion with 20 bedrooms for like $2,800 a night. You split that between everybody, that's nothing. You know, we were gonna do kind of like something called like a mid-con that was kind of halfway between each VidCon, you know. And we'd all just meet up in Vegas and have a good time, and the fans could come, and we'd just meet at different casinos. We'd have a fucking blast. You know, just have a huge YouTube party house at a mansion. And that completely fell apart because of shit like this. Now people hate each other's guts. There was like this fucking schism.
Was that the one that failure was behind?
Him and a bunch of other people. I mean,
I did. You know, I actually did the artwork and shit for advertising it, and it just
Yeah, because a bunch of us YouTubers are like, fuck VidCon, fuck Kilroy. Like, Kilroy was badly handled. VidCon doesn't feel like the type of place for YouTubers like us. It's all a bunch of teeny boppers ever since Viacom took it over. It's like, I went to VidCon last year, and the biggest event at VidCon was called the VidCon Prom.
I think you're just
terrible.
salty because you didn't win prom queen.
Yeah.
I would have laughed had I not expected that joke.
Well, I'm an old man. You should see dad jokes coming from a mile away.
But I'm smarter and better than you, so I saw it coming a mile away. See, I took a very good sage-like advice from somebody who was older than me when I was younger, and he used to tell me, before you judge somebody, walk a mile in their shoes. That way, when you judge them, you're a mile away and you have their shoes.
Yes.
Oh, God, that's a dad joke.
Brian, what up, man?
And
Oi.
welcome to the stream, Brian.
What up, guys?
Hi.
What's up, Brian?
Not a whole lot. I heard you guys were talking about the Andy Worski and Tonka fight.
No, we weren't. No, we weren't. It's a dirty fucking lie. It's a
How
dirty
did I know
lie,
you-
Brian.
You'd love that. You just love that one.
It's a dirty fucking lie, Brian.
No, today I had a live stream today, and somebody was like, "Do you know anything about this?" I'm like, "I don't fucking know. I haven't looked at that in like 3 months. What are you talking about?"
I haven't left my kitchen.
I'm chained here. They won't let me go.
I'll never be like Gordon Ramsay unless I sleep in my kitchen.
I lopped off the tip of my finger. They wouldn't even take me to the emergency room.
I cooked it into a pie and ate it in the hopes that it would grow back.
It worked.
Maybe that's what we should do. Because, I mean, I can't deny that this stuff is popular. You see the numbers on these people's streams and stuff. And I'm like, maybe we should kill them and eat them to absorb their power.
No, you would get AIDS. You would definitely get AIDS.
You get stomach cancer.
Well, Jesus, they're cranking 1,300 right now. That's more than Nick Rakita's ever gotten.
1,300? That's it?
I was expecting more, to be honest. I mean, maybe that's a sign that it's dying.
He had 2,900. That was at 29 when I was over there.
Yeah, but I can remember when Andy hosted Sargon and what was that Nazi guy's name? Spencer?
Spencer, yeah.
That fucking stream got 12,000 people watching live.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you know what? You know what's crazy about that stream that I thought was ridiculous? Everyone's like, Spencer won! I'm like, did you people not hear what that man said? Did you not hear what he said? He proposed Plato's The Republic, a fucking caste system, as the new ethno-state. Like, are you all retarded?
You don't even have to go there. You literally, like, what I don't get about that discussion was Andy could have just hosted Spencer versus himself.
Yeah, Sargon. The problem was Sargon didn't have any fucking answers for him. Was the issue?
Yeah, that's because Sargon got heated. He got really heated.
Well, not just
Sticks.
Yeah, I thought Sticks had him. I thought Sticks had him the whole way. I thought he fucked him up.
Yeah, well, I mean, and Sargon did kind of have him at one point when he said the Loki thing, right? Well, obviously Andy said the Loki thing, but the Locke thing, but nobody, I'm guessing nobody in the audience has read Locke, so good luck. You know?
I'm just, well, we're getting off topic because I don't want to talk about something that's like a year old.
Wait. I'm behind this ideology. Hang on a second, right? Like you fucking Sargon, like Sargon's issue, like he kept arguing like a fucking female and trying to pick apart his goddamn sentences and shit, rather than actually just arguing against the idea, which would have been way fucking easier.
He was trying to debate semantics. And
it was the dumbest shit ever.
And that's what fucked him.
Mm-hmm.
I agree with that.
Yeah,
he was arguing like a woman. He was arguing like a broad. That's what the fuck he was doing.
But it's easy to win a fight against Richard Spencer because Richard Spencer is objectively wrong.
Uh-huh.
So if you just have an objective argument, you win.
Exactly.
Like he just doesn't even understand the basics of like humanity. You can't stop people having different skin color in the world. It's kind of what nature did.
Whoa, whoa. Sir, we have gallons and gallons of bleach here. We can change the world.
Fucking guys over here like, maybe we should just have different countries for different people. And it's like, you're kind of stupid, aren't you?
Yeah.
You're kind of half retarded and the other half not so smart.
I forgot about that quote.
Yeah, there's a clip of Spencer. There's a clip of him out there talking about what his ideal version of a 007 movie would be. It is the gayest thing I've ever heard in my life.
I've never heard that quote. Do regale
What do you say? I can't even.
That dude's so gay when he runs, his butt whistles.
Yeah,
no joking around. That is the gay. Did you see him in that debate? The whole time he was on his tippy toes with his fucking chin out and his hands at his fucking sides. He was so gay. He had lipstick on and mascara. It was terrible.
Yeah, I hate to change the subject here, but there was so you guys have all seen Bird Box, I'm assuming, right?
No, I refused.
No.
Okay. Well, I watched Bird Box. And then I found something that was actually entertaining. The InfoWars review of Bird Box.
Yes.
It's like an hour long, and there's just ridiculous conspiracy theories they're just throwing out. Just the whole time.
Let me guess, Brian. Interdimensional pedophile.
Interdimension. Oh my god! Those are the Rothschilds. This is the Rothschilds trying to do it again. You're like, what the fuck are they talking about?
Bird Box turned the frogs gay. I'm telling you, Bird Box turned the frogs gay.
I was gonna watch Bird Box, but then I got busy doing anything else.
Brian, stop by my live stream on Thursday and check it out. I'm going to be reviewing a channel called Chronicles of Judah 441 or 1144. There's this black dude from like Harlem. I'm pretty sure he's from Harlem. And he fucking was doing a history of Ben Franklin where he started telling everybody that Ben Franklin was a pedophile and a mass murderer and a serial killer. And he had bones underneath of his house in London. And he didn't even live in London. But, you know, he had bones underneath of the house in London. And you know what I'm saying? He was a fucking Luciferian who fucking stood there and drank the fucking blood of children and shit.
That's that level of insanity. I've seen a couple videos like that. I've actually met somebody like that in real life. There was a guy in one of my classes in college about a year and a half ago who tried to convince the whole class. It was a history class, so we got to the part where we were about at the Civil War, and he started preaching, and the teacher just shut up and let him talk because he was black, and she was probably scared to tell him to shut up.
Get fired
because you get fired for telling a black guy to shut up. But he started going on and on about how Abe Lincoln was black, and that white people rewrote history to deny black people their first president.
Fuck yeah, Kemet community.
Yeah, and he's all like, if you look at the $5 bill that Lincoln is on, if you look at his facial features, he is a black man.
This dude said every leader that ever existed in Europe was black. He said all of Europe was black and the white people were slaves. Up until the 1800s.
That sounds about
Did he say that? Is he the type of dude that says white people were created in a laboratory?
No, he didn't say that part.
I've heard that one before.
If you guys want, entertainment, go look up General SETI.
I think I can do one better than that. Have you guys?
I don't know about that. He's fucking entertaining.
Okay, wait.
Fuck.
I'm gonna put this to rest. I'm gonna no context tweet an actual picture of Abraham Lincoln. You guys make the call.
I just want to throw that out there that they don't just exist on the internet. I've met people in real life.
Yep.
In real life that think the world is flat. Like I've met real life anarchists who think that we totally can just dismantle everything about this country and we'd be fine. We'd be fine. No government to replace the old one. We just all live in our own little communities and we protect each other. Like, I've met people like that in college. And I'm like, why do you think I fucking left college?
And if that picture doesn't prove it, well, I've got more evidence.
Who knows? Maybe Abraham Lincoln did have a bit of jigaboo in him.
My photography teacher's first lesson of the first day of class was the camera photography has a history in racism.
Oh,
yes.
And as soon as she said that, I said, "Nigga, what?"
I made a mistake when I went down to Denton, Texas, or what was it? I think it was about 2 or 3 years ago, before the elections were done and over with. Going to the college bars with a couple friends during class, and I made a mistake of answering a question that some pretentious prick asked, is like who I was going to vote for. I said, who I was going to vote for. That ended up in a grueling 4-hour fucking debate until the fucking bar owners kicked them out.
Well, this is what happens. You know what I'm saying? When you tell everybody that you voted for Hillary Clinton, you know what I'm saying?
No.
Don't get me started on that bitch. I'm from Arkansas.
Oh, yo.
The Clintons are from here, okay?
I know.
A lot of people are like, yeah, but you guys voted for Bill to be president. That's because we didn't want him to be our governor anymore. We figured it'd be the only way he'd leave. Then we had to build his library.
Yeah, it has like 2 books in it, and one of them.
If the South was a lot like Dixie, man.
Oh man, dude, have you ever seen the Clinton Library in Little Rock, the presidential library? It looks like a giant ass trailer. It's not fancy at all. It's just a big box. It's just a big fucking box.
Like I said, when you only have 2 books in it and one's penthouse,
it's got fucking wheels. And then they renamed our airport. That pissed me off the most. Like when I went to VidCon. That was the first time I've had to go to Little Rock Airport in a long time. And it used to be just called the Little Rock National Airport. It's not even international. We're such a small city. I was driving up to go to get on my plane, and I turned off the highway, and the big sign outside said the Bill and Hillary Clinton National Airport.
Bleh.
And I said, fuck you.
Why does Hillary get her name on it? She wasn't president.
I know, right? And it's because
she wasn't even governor of your fucking state.
Yep. Well, she was Secretary of State and she ran for president. She's so important.
She'll probably put a hit out on anyone who doesn't want her there.
Probably one of the saddest things I've ever seen in American politics was after she lost the 2016 election to Trump, of all people. There was these pictures coming out of her signing her book at Costco. And she had a table set up. And behind her was like these huge pallets of toilet paper. And there was like 8 people in line to fucking get a signature of her fucking book at a Costco. And I'm like, wow.
Really quick, all of us here on the Insomnia Ramble stream think Hillary is amazing, and none of us are suicidal. So
I'm not going to kill myself. I promise you.
Yeah, we are not suicidal. Therefore, if you find any of our bodies with a gunshot wound mysteriously to the head, I'm just saying, we all love Hillary.
I ain't scared of that whore.
I'm scared of that bitch.
One of my favorite lines from a movie comes from Mystery Men. About the baby bowler's dad who died, and she said he fell down an elevator shaft and onto some bullets.
Yeah.
But what were you saying, Pinoy?
Yo, man, I had a grainy video back in the late 90s of a suspicious woman with a blonde haircut, with a blonde, like short, kind of like bob haircut. Right, that said it was Hillary Clinton in a lesbian motherfucking security footage joint. She was getting dug out by a chick. I don't know. That was back in like the late 90s on like an IBM Aptiva with a 28.8 fucking baud RAM fucking modem. You know what I mean? I don't know. You know,
dude, we knew what the Clintons were, man. Shit.
some shit fucking happened, man. Like I have friends of mine, they're older guys. They were private security for the Clintons back when Bill was governor here. And they did some shady shit. Like one of my buddies, he's a security guy. He's like, yeah, sometimes I just drive Bill out in the middle of fucking nowhere and meet another car, and they'd like trade envelopes, and then I'd have to take him home.
Yeah.
I'm like, that doesn't sound fucking legal. Like, it doesn't sound legal at all.
Yo, look, the fucking there is a legitimate body count that those fucking people have. And I don't know how that dude, who was the fucking guy who got shot fucking in Washington, D.C. He was like their campaign advisor. What the hell was his name?
Seth Rich?
Seth Rich, yeah.
No, not Seth Rich.
The one in the hunting accident.
No, the one who died in the park and then they moved him elsewhere. And they found the wine coolers in his car.
This is the problem with when you talk about fuck the Clintons. There's so many that we don't even know they're fucking. We can't even remember which ones.
Yeah, like, can't keep track of all the bodies around here.
Can't keep track of them all. No, Seth Rich was the shadiest one. Like they found him and cops were like, it was an attempted robbery. That motherfucker still has his watch, his wallet. He was shot like 6 times, center mass. Like, are you fucking kidding me? Attempted robbery, my ass.
Vince Foster.
Wasn't there something sus about? Wasn't there sus about something about Anthony Bourdain? I remember hearing something about that when he died.
No, it just turned out his girlfriend was banging their 17-year-old son.
Yeah. Like I remember hearing something about like a week before he died, he said something against Hillary or something.
All right. Foster was a prominent Arkansas attorney in the 1970s and 80s who lived across the street from Bill Clinton, right? And he worked. Yeah, he was responsible for hiring Hillary Rose Law became president. He wanted to bring some associates from Arkansas was comfortable with into the White House and appointed White House counsel, right? And then this dude turned up. He committed suicide, but some in the fucking back of the head and the neck at the same time with 2 different guns.
That's pretty original.
And I mean,
but I am happy that they're now so old that when I see pictures of them, I'm like, they're dying. Like, have you seen a picture of Bill lately? That dude does not look right. Like, he just is spaced out of his fucking mind. He's like 85. He's like fucking staring off into space. Hillary is absorbing what last of the life force left in him to keep herself alive.
Well, yeah.
She does.
Well, I will tell you this with reasonable certainty because I'm a doctor, right? In Bill Clinton's head is a continuous loop of Freddie Goes to Hollywood playing Relax. That's it. That's all that's going on in his mind. He thinks he's still trapped in an 80s porno.
So here's the thing is she lost. Therefore she couldn't absorb the various souls of the American people. So she just has to slowly but surely drain this motherfucker.
Whatever he's got left.
Even Satan was looking at the contract she signed and was like, I don't know if I can keep this. I don't know if I can keep my word on this one.
As he's wringing out his collar. Hey.
He's like, we might have to cancel this one, boys.
Hey.
Oh.
What did she go to a fucking crossroads and bury some baby bones in it and fucking meet with a demon? Of course she did. I want to strike a deal. Oh, hell no, bitch. I told you stop calling me.
Really, Hillary? This is the 4th time this week.
The kids who got, they said they were playing on the train tracks and got hit by the train, but for some reason they had fucking ropes wrapped around their goddamn body and they were tied up and handcuffed down there in fucking Arkansas.
Yep.
Yeah. You know.
Hey, my state's not perfect.
Your state is fucking terrible.
I mean, we got this beautiful countryside.
We have a lot of places to live. The cost of living's low. Land is cheap. It really is kind of one of the best kept secrets of the United States. Downsides: we produce Clinton's, Walmart, and Billy Bob Thornton.
And Swift.
Well, and technically low
Swift?
educational expectations.
And Swift ain't that bad.
They're
Swift
pretty
gets
bad.
Swift,
I don't know.
Swift gets a bad rap compared
No,
to
they don't.
Have you ever worked
compared to
in-
U.S. trucking.
Have you ever
USA
worked?
trucking.
You talking about U.S. Express? No. Yo, Swift is the worst trucking company in the history of dude. The Joan in Mississippi, they're fucking they're whatchamacallit, or Memphis, yeah. Their fucking training facility in Memphis got caught laundering fucking drug money.
Oh, you're talking about that. I was just talking about drivers. Like, yeah,
Their drivers are awful too. I'm saying the whole company, top to bottom, is horrible.
Oh yeah. But they're still not as bad as Walmart.
I don't know. Oh, and by the way, their fucking their son, the dude's son from Swift, just married the daughter of one of the Walmart people.
Well, that's nepotism. That shit's been happening fucking in Arkansas since the dawn of fucking the territory. Dude, seriously, it's one of the reasons why we haven't advanced, is because that shit is always happening.
I know.
I fucking hate that shit. Like there's a city here, the city of North Little Rock, just passed like a new ruling that all new commercial buildings have to be made from brick and mortar from here on out. And their excuse was they want the city to look nicer, so no more steel buildings. So a lot of businesses, places like Harps and Dollar General, they can't just put up like what they usually put up with the aluminum siding, a nice cheap building that's easy to maintain. They have to build it out of brick and mortar. It had absolutely nothing to do with the fact that the guy who fucking passed the bill has a brother who works in fucking brick and mortar construction. Has nothing to do with that. That his brother is in the concrete and brick business. Has nothing to do with that, ladies and gentlemen.
I realize, you know what I'm saying? That like, I'm promoting fucking the sale of guns right now, but that's only because I sell guns. You know what I'm saying? Like, fucking god damn it. For fuck's sake.
Yeah, we kind of have the headquarters of the Ku Klux Klan here too. That's kind of a.
That's to be expected. You know what I mean? When you don't have a really good education system, massive amount of welfare, low paying fucking jobs, and your fucking state's full of shitty ass goddamn roads and Clinton's, you're gonna have the KKK there. It is what it is.
I mean, technically, Harrison, Arkansas, which is where the headquarters is at, is a border state. It's on the border of Missouri and Arkansas, or border city, but it's still technically Arkansas. So I guess we have to eat that one.
What was that sigh?
Man, look, Arkansas is terrible. It is what it is. That's whatever. But I'm gonna tell you what, man. I'm going to bed, Doc. I want to thank you for having me on, man. I gotta go to fucking sleep. I gotta fucking wake up, deal with these kids.
You
in the
have
morning.
to chill, Pinoid.
Yep.
I gotta chill. Yo, man, come check out my channel, dude. I just made a video today about motherfucking women are causing cannibalism. You know what I'm saying? So fucking come check that shit out.
Yeah.
Yo, repeal the 19th.
Cannibalism.
Yeah, women are causing cannibalism. You know what I mean? That's what, because
throw a link in the chat, Pinoid.
Yeah, I got you. I'll drop the video in there. I gotta go with my kids up. I gotta fucking roll. I'm gonna holler at your motherfuckers later. Come check out my channel. I do big things. Friday we're gonna be making fun of some conspiracy theory, or Thursday 9:00 motherfucking Eastern Standard Time. Pinoid Live. We're getting it in, doing our thing with my boy fucking Excel. Yo, Magog, it was nice speaking to you. Fucking Brian, dude, do some more of the fucking cooking live streams, man. I'm a fucking fan. I love cooking shit.
Show.
Yo, Kadut, it's always awesome to see you. John Doe, try harder, and Spalky, eat a dick. I'll let y'all motherfuckers later.
Hi, Pinoid.
We here on the Insomnia Ramble stream do not endorse or condone dick eating.
Speak for yourself.
No. Have you eaten one or just played with it for a while?
Or just gobbled it down?
Yeah.
Is that not the same thing?
I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention. Somebody here, faggot.
No, I think he's talking about actual dick eating, like Jeffrey Dahmer dick eating.
Oh, well then,
like
yes.
with a knife and a fork and barbecue sauce.
I mean, that doesn't sound like a bad idea to me.
It does to men. By the way, Jolly Rogers Bilgewater says, at least when sketchy shit happens in the Midwest, nobody finds the body. So we got that going for us.
That's true.
Whatever happened to the old days? Maybe Andy and Tonka need to do they need to dress in 18th century clothing with powdered wigs and meet each other in a park and have flintlock pistols
for people to
and just do a fucking duel.
That does everybody out there who's
back
going
to back.
the event, go to the freaking event.
No,
Don't
if you're gonna
on the last step,
was gonna be 20.
You might as well go like ancient Roman Greco freaking wrestling where they're naked and oiled up, and then it can turn into what we know that they really want. No. That's how they used to do the Olympics. That's how they used to do it.
I had a cool idea. You had to take it to a gay sex place.
Well, because you know that's what this is all about.
Listen,
they just have unrequited love for each other. They don't realize it.
You are watching right now, and you are a gay. I don't even care if you want to see muscled up naked dudes wrestle Greco-Roman style. That is your thing. But who the fuck wants to see Andy and Tonka oiled up and naked? That is not an image I need to fucking see.
Yeah,
well, no.
Think of how much the pictures would sell for.
Dude, it would solve their problems. They would finally get what they wanted, which is each other wrestling naked.
Yeah, I don't think
that's what they want. That's why they're fighting. That's my headcanon. The whole reason why they're fighting, why they're no longer, getting along anymore, is because one feels like a spurned lover and the other is just like, well, yeah, but we can't be together like this, and then the other one's like, but I can't quit you.
I can't quit you. Lord key. I'm tearing up on the inside.
Andy just tweeted out, or no, that was 2 hours ago. I guess that's how little I pay attention to Twitter. But he said, someone sent me the message that he said he is still coming to Knoxville and wants to street fight you, getting Tennessee Marine to find a spot with no cameras.
Duh. No, he doesn't want to fight Tennessee.
Tennessee will fucking stomp the cunt.
No, he's getting Tennessee to find them a place to fight.
Okay, yep.
You get what I'm saying? Tennessee, that was a tweet I just read because I opened my phone. But I don't know if that's going to happen or not. But
that seems a really dumb idea.
Yeah, I was about to say, who wants to go to a dark place with no cameras and piss Tennessee off? That sounds like a really dumb idea.
Right?
Honestly, I don't think you would want to piss him off in the light.
Yeah, that too. Even if there was cameras, I still wouldn't do it.
It's kind of like me. It's just he's just like, I got a gun.
Right? And
you're not gonna fuck around and be like, I got my Marine hand-to-hand combat training. But no, you only use that when you run out of bullets, bro.
Yeah.
You only use that when the enemy's too damn close to pull the trigger.
And I'm guessing you're allowed to open carry in Knoxville.
But no, I'm talking about that could help Tonka get his street cred back just because he couldn't go through the official channels of getting his blood work right or whatever. To me, that sounds like a genuine excuse, even though it was a bad one because he could have got off his ass and fucking did the shit, right?
Or waited to change his fucking name until afterwards.
Yeah, but if people are calling him a pussy for having some technical difficulties with the actual legitimate league that needs all this medical stuff, just meet the motherfucker and fight, man. At least you'll keep your honor.
I don't call him a pussy. I call him a dumbass.
Yeah, no. Okay, so let's stop right here. You've been hyping something for how many months, and you didn't bother to make sure that there were not going to be any stops on the way there?
No. Here's my whole takeaway from this. It was Tonka that wanted the venue. It was Tonka that wanted the contract. It was Tonka that wanted this, and it was Tonka that wanted that. It was Tonka that wanted all this other bullshit. The paper.
No. It's beside that. Beside who wanted what. You have been hyping something for a very long time, right?
That too.
And you, as a responsible adult, when trying to make money, because I guarantee you this would have made money for both of them, right? It's undoubtable that this would have made money for both of them. And you did not bother to make sure that you had your I's dotted and your T's crossed. I work in an industry where I deal with contracts on a regular basis. You cannot expect to get paid if you are not on top of things.
Oh, trust me, I work in an industry where I deal with warranty claims all the fucking time in the trucking industry, and if you don't fully specify what you're working on, what you're doing, every little fucking detail, they'll find some nook and cranny to fuck you on.
I just sent Tennessee a DM to see if he's actually going to do this shit.
You know, I just I also feel like too that maybe this whole got too big for both of them. You know, I think Andy is going to ride the hype wave. But I get the distinct impression. Obviously, I don't know what he's really thinking, but I get the impression that he's probably kind of happy it's not happening too.
I get that impression as well.
I get that impression that maybe he's like, oh, thank God. Because, and it wasn't even a fear of fighting Tonka necessarily. Maybe it's just it got too big. I mean, an actual underdog fight on a card, you know, an undercard fight, an actual like huge audience, a big stadium, cameras and all that stuff. And it's like, we were supposed to just fight in real life to settle some internet drama. How did it, you know, get to this? And, you know, things like that can happen. And so I actually, but if that's true, if Andy is thinking that, it also shows his character by not coming out and just being honest and saying that he's instead choosing to be, you know, to ride the hype wave.
Does anyone here think that Andy Worski has a great character? I'm just saying.
I would never accuse him of that.
I've met the guy a couple of times.
Oh, you've actually met him in real life? Or?
No, not in real life. No, on Discord.
Oh, okay.
They both remind me of people that eat crayons.
Dude, I'm saying that the linchpin of this whole fucking thing was they fucked up when they brought Tara LaRosa in because she was like, oh, you boys want to fight? Here. And she had the fight set up in legitimately 15 minutes.
Yeah. Never let a chick who can kick both your asses do anything for you.
No. All she brought was stability to this, right? So she brought a permanent thing that neither of them could back down from.
Yep. And I get that. She was trying to make sure it happened, but guess what? Still didn't happen.
Because Tara's got her shit too. She's got to make money.
That has nothing.
I don't blame her for that.
No. Don't get me wrong. I'm not blaming her for that. It was a damn good opportunity. Remember, this whole fight was set up sort of on the back of that KSI Jake Paul fight.
Right.
Yeah, you're exactly right.
And so
very popular YouTube thing.
Right. So why not jump on it? It's a perfect opportunity.
She's a businesswoman. I can't blame her for that. You know
exactly.
Yeah. The only winner here was Tara. Because she whooped both their asses.
She didn't win nothing.
It just shouldn't have gone this far. That's why I said before it should have just been old school pugilism. Just get in the ring with some gloves on at some small gym or something and just have it out on stream so that you don't have a big audience. You know, have the people there that you need. You know, you got to have your cut man. You got to have your fucking trainer with you and all that stuff. But why make it a big thing? Just rent out a sweaty gym. Put some gloves on and fucking have it out.
If you're really interested in fighting somebody, all this horseshit shit talking on the internet, just go fucking beat their ass. That's it.
Yeah.
You can just go find them.
Gentlemen, let us pause for a minute to say good morning, Tyro, and good morning, Mad Metal Man.
Hi, Tyro. Hi, Mad Metal Man.
But I don't even think it should go that far. I hate this whole like I'm gonna find you in real life.
That's gay.
I had somebody tell me that on Twitter one time, and I was like, "You go right the fuck ahead.
Yeah, do it or
you
don't.
go right ahead, my dude. I'll tell you my address. You come on."
You just said, "Meet me at the Walmart."
Yeah. I'll fuck your shit up, dude. And I'm not even talking about fighting. I'll blow your fucking crackhead fucking head off, and I'll sleep like a baby. He was trespassing, officer.
Yeah, I share the same mentality.
That whole idea that like you're gonna scare somebody by saying you're gonna find out where they live, that works with some people. You know, I could totally imagine like girls getting scared of that when some creepy guy on the internet's like, I'm gonna find you. You know, like I get that. But a guy like me who owns 30 guns, you could come out. Come on, man. Go right ahead, because I don't take no shit either. And I'm not even like talking shit. That's literally how I was raised. Somebody coming knocking and you don't know them, you got your shotgun in your hand.
I was going to say, I live in an area that has abandoned, flooded mine shafts. Please.
I even have guns that aren't registered. I'll put one in your hand after the fact if you're not armed.
I live in a ghetto. Not even the cops want to come down here.
And silence.
Yeah. I don't have any advice for you. You live in the ghetto. You know, like
get barbed wire.
Yeah, I mean, if you live in the type of ghetto I'm thinking of, then gunshots are commonplace.
Mm-hmm.
So people probably wouldn't even call the cops if they heard it.
Nope.
And as
a matter of fact, the cops don't come out unless there is continuous fire that's been reported. If it's one or two gunshots, they're like, yeah, fuck it.
But when two people agree to actually have like a fight, like a pugilistic match, I'm totally okay with that as long as it's consensual on both sides. You're not like hunting a motherfucker down like some headhunter or something. Like I don't take shit like that. Man, the one thing that does cross the line with me on the internet, because I got a pretty high bar, it takes a lot to get me to cross the line and get real angry because I have a pretty thick skin. I see negative comments and veiled threats and all kinds of stuff on the internet. But when a motherfucker's like, I'm going to find you and fucking murder you, I'm over here like, okay, you don't cross the line. Come on. Come on, buddy. Come on, you fucking pussy. Let's see who's a better shot. And I guarantee I am. I'm one of them motherfuckers with a rifle that can throw a fucking soda can in the air and put a couple rounds in it, watch it dance across the sky, you know?
Nice.
Yeah, I've got 3 fucking ribbons for marksman from the military.
Nice.
I got marksman on the M16, the and twice for the M4.
It's like, fuck that, just get a blunderbuss.
Yeah, I mean, when it comes to home defense, it's not even about aim. You got a shotgun, right?
Yeah. It's like,
you got a shotgun. When I bought my first shotgun, I the guy was like, "Yeah, you just go buy a shotgun if you want it for home defense. You got a problem over there? You point it, boom! You ain't got a problem over there anymore."
I've got.
I don't want to do a bunch of drywall.
I've got a friend that actually loads his own shotgun shells, and he'll take needle bearings, the needles from the needle bearings, and just pack them full on the shotgun shells.
Yeah,
okay,
I pack my own rounds too, because I skeet shoot. It's cheaper to pack your own rounds if you skeet shoot.
Yeah.
Speaking of shotgun shells, have you guys ever seen the movie Phantasm?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Do you remember the scene where he improvises by taking and taping a tack to the back of a shotgun shell, then taping it to a hammer, and then hitting the door and blowing the doorknob off so he can escape the room?
Vaguely. Like I said, it's been years. I probably haven't watched Phantasm since I was like a fucking kid, but that's the one with the weird guy with the floaty ball with all the fucking knives come out of it, right?
Yep.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, that was I ain't seen that since I was a kid, but I have seen it. But I'd like to watch those again, actually, classic horror films. It's been a while since I've seen Phantasm.
Well, they weren't bad. I mean, they were all written and directed by the same guy. I think up until they got to like 5, I think.
Right. Yeah. But I mean, jokes aside and everything, I mean, I really do think that when you're talking about like, okay, so like look what happened to Matt. He got caught flagging a few videos. Now, if you realistically look at what he did, he was using the tools that everybody has access to.
Yep.
Because he got angry, and it literally had no effect. Very few people's videos actually were pulled down. And the ones that claimed that their videos were pulled down because of him flagging them is unproven.
Yep, you can't prove it.
Right, and it completely ruined his reputation. He lost like 30,000 subscribers. It was crazy. Now look at the situation with Tonka. If that shit can happen to Matt, what's going to happen to Tonka's internet career? I think the only way to legitimately keep his reputation on the internet is to somehow meet Andy for a fight and go through with it. So at least they can't call him a fucking pussy. They can call him a lazy ass for not getting the paperwork and blood shit done, but they can't call him a pussy if he shows up and fights.
But why would Andy Worski give him the opportunity to do that? He has him checkmate, you know.
That's true too. I mean,
why give him Mulligan?
Yeah, if it were me, I'd be like, yeah, no, I had a contracted fight, and you're the person that didn't show up. So
because that could also backfire on Andy. Andy could play that card, but if Tonka went to Knoxville, regardless of whether Andy wanted to fight him or not, and actually was like hanging out with people in Knoxville, taking pictures, tweeting out, like, "Hey, I'm out here, Andy. Let's meet up," and Andy doesn't do it, then he actually backed out. It wasn't because of some paperwork mix-up or some blood test bullshit. Andy actually backed out.
No, that's not true at all.
That can backfire on him.
No, that's not how that would work, because now he doesn't have a contract. Now if he hits Tonka, guess what happens? He can go to jail. Yeah.
See, it doesn't matter what Tonka does. He's fucked. Because, like I said before, Tonka's the one that wanted all this shit. He wanted the contract. He wanted this at Knoxville. He wanted all this crap. Andy's done all the paperwork. It's signed. He's all good. Tonka didn't. It doesn't matter what Tonka does. He's fucked.
Yeah, I'm just saying if there's any hope to redeem some of his reputation, not all of it. Because, I mean, don't get me wrong. I get it. Street fights aren't legal, you know?
Yeah.
And there could be this, idea of, fucking police getting called and assault charges and stuff like that. However, does anybody even know what a legally binding contract is? It's anything that is signed by both parties that can be proven in a court of law. There have been legal cases. There have been legal cases won.
No.
Yes.
Stop right there. It has to also be able to be upheld in a court of law. You can't just that's why you can't get out of child support super easy by making a contract with somebody, on a napkin and saying, "Hey, I don't got to pay child support if you get pregnant." That's
fucking divorce court. Man.
Yeah, well, guess what? This is actual court where
that has to do with like human beings, like children and shit, where they fucking dude. I have read cases where the case was upheld because two partners of a business signed an agreement on a fucking cocktail napkin.
Yeah, that can happen because it doesn't matter what the medium is. It matters that it's lawful. If you sign,
that's what I'm saying.
No,
you guys could get a lawyer, type up a quick contract, and have a fight.
No, it's not lawful. They don't have permits to do that. They don't have the venue. They don't have anything. They don't have licensing. They don't. I'm telling you, that would not be legal.
No bullshit. I see fights all the time here in Arkansas that happen at gyms in a regular boxing fucking ring. Why is that illegal? That's not illegal. You can go to the gym and get in the ring with somebody.
Yeah, well, I mean, at a gym you could totally do it. I'm saying do it at a gym. Don't do it in a fucking alley.
Well, I didn't specifically say an alleyway.
Oh,
I said they need to show up and just fight each other. And there are ways to make it legal. They could sign a basic contract, get in the fucking ring at a gym, and beat the fuck out of each other.
Well, yeah, because gyms have waivers, and it would be legally upstanding, because they were in this place where they expected to fight each other.
Yeah, or just call it a porn.
Exactly, just call it a porn. It'll be fine.
Yeah, like you just totally misunderstood me.
Yeah, that was my bad. Yeah,
I mean, I wasn't talking about like a street fight with bare fisticuffs and blood. Fucking no rules, Fight Club shit. I was talking about them meeting up, sign a basic contract, and get in the fucking ring.
Wow. The only thing they have to do if they go to a gym is just to sign a waiver.
So that's for the gym to be no liability.
Yeah.
That's just so the gym can't get sued.
Yeah.
Because gyms that have boxing rings allow people to spar, to fight. It's that how
I assumed that you meant on the road though, like in an alley, literally where there were no cameras, like they were talking about.
We were joking early on. You should not meet in a parking lot and beat the fuck out of each other. That's probably going to happen.
Yeah, that's a real bad idea.
By the way, Tennessee is saying no, he's not looking for a place for them to fight.
So somebody's spreading crap again.
So what Andy tweeted out was garbage and fucking bullshit.
Well, I don't know why you expected it to be any better than that.
Yeah.
Well, I would send a link to Andy or Tonka, but Tonka is suspended off the twatters, and Andy blocked me months ago.
Yeah. Try on Discord, Doc. That might work.
Actually, Tonka has a new Twitter.
Does he?
Tonka Soft 4.
Dude, I really think that's what they should do is just be like, you know what, fuck all this bullshit. Let's just find a gym, rent out the ring for $50, sign their fucking liability forms, put on the gloves, and get in the fucking ring. Just have it out.
I got a question though, Doc. Are you still going to live stream your drink up session? Because that's what I really want to see now.
Yeah, actually, Sophane and Fat Pat are still supposedly going to be down there too.
Oh yeah, they're still going to go because they've made promises to meet up with people and stuff, but it's basically to go to party.
Yeah, and Ralph Retort's going to be streaming with Coach Red Pill, and I forget who else was the special guest coming in.
Who cares?
Yeah, that's
it's Coach Red Pill. Come on now.
Yeah, it's the shits that I don't give about what they're gonna do. Once they passed over to Stream ME, I couldn't care at all.
Yeah, I agree.
Because that's what I want to come out of this: is all you boys to get drunk and have a mad live stream, and then I'll watch it because I'll be bored as fuck.
We're still intending to have me and Buzz and Stalvin are definitely going to be meeting up. Merc's probably going to hang out for a couple as well. But now that all these guys aren't on high alert, we could probably sit back and tip a few with him and with Tennessee. Shit, they should just go out to Tennessee's land.
Yeah.
Private property. There you go.
He's got a good chunk of property out there.
If I was TM, though, I wouldn't want a bunch of Spurgs coming to my house. Fuck that.
No. You just say, he just tells a few people. So, there's fewer witnesses and at least a good enough staff to help bury the body afterwards.
You wouldn't have to dig a deep hole.
They should instead now have to compete in American Gladiator.
Yeah, or wrestle a bear. That'd be awesome.
No, make it the Japanese Gladiator. That'd be more entertaining.
What, fucking Ninja Warrior?
Yeah.
Let's have a Japanese death match. That'd be awesome. Fucking barbed wire and shit.
Oh, that'd be fun.
I don't know. I think to be honest, even if they fight, even if Tonka wins, if they fight, he's not going to live this one down easy.
No. The court of public opinion has already judged him.
Yep.
Which is something that really sucks too, because there's also no such thing as forgiveness anymore. I think
No,
that's
there's
so
not.
difficult about being a creator on YouTube is the constant thought in your head that you have to walk on eggshells because all it takes is one thing. All it
Well,
takes
that's-
is for you to say something wrong, and even your own fans are like, "Fuck you," and you're done. You're done
That's
with this
wh-
business.
that's
'Cause
why
there's no
you-
forgiveness.
Yep, that's why you never say you're sorry and never make promises.
And that's why I have to say I will be bringing back the big show next week. I'm going to have on author C.K. Walker, who is a horror author and one of the creative minds behind The Haunting of Hill House.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
So Dr. On Call is actually coming back. I've been feeling like shit for not having anything up for like 3 weeks. So
Dude.
that's
Yeah,
coming back.
I took a break for the holidays, but now that I'm back, I still don't know how my fans feel about my new way of doing things.
What you mean the short clips?
Well, they're 5 to 9 minutes long. I mean, but they're coming out 3-4 times a week now instead of just once a week. You know,
I watch them when they come out.
I personally like the short clips because it gives me it's just something I can click on at work if I'm on break or in between jobs and just laugh my ass off.
And apparently
thought
Sparky
you
has
said
a lot
whack
of
your
ass. So.
but yeah, I've literally, if you count today's video, I have literally done more in the past week than I typically do in a month.
Oh, by the way, good morning to Water Jabbers. Good morning, A Viable Ninja.
Hey, Jabbers.
And
What's up,
good morning
guys?
to Turish.
You should give Jabbers a link, Doc. I'm sure he's got something.
Oh,
You have a good
you know what? I think you're right. I think he'll have a take on this.
Who's that?
Scrolling.
Jabbers. He's always got a fair take on it. On things.
There we go. All right, there you go, Water Jabbers. If you want to hop, if you're feeling froggy, and Turish, we're probably only going to go for about another hour, but if we ever see you on early enough, we will send you a link to get you on, because you've been around for a long time. Oh, Water Jabbers, that's what she said. I'm sorry. For those who are not reading the chat, he said it's 4 a.m., so it'll be fast.
Ooh. Anyway, I'm gonna hop off as well. It was good talking to you guys.
Always
Yeah.
fun.
Show, Brian, you got to
Been a
show.
while, Brian.
Oh yeah, the good old days of the failure live streams with Undoomed and Magog. Those were some good times.
Oh, the good old days.
Oh, back before IBS ever existed.
Yeah.
Anyway, let me grab that shill link real quick.
There you go. And yeah, if you guys out there are not subbed up to Brian's content, you really need to be, because it's very entertaining. I enjoy it. I'm very much a
Well, thank you.
I'm very much a stream ninja, but I love to support the content that is entertaining. And I can't think of anybody, well, maybe except John Doe, who isn't entertaining.
Yeah, fuck you too.
Anyway, thanks a lot for having me on. I'll talk to you guys later.
Later, Brian.
Yep, see you later.
All right, thanks for stopping by.
So what I'm
Tyro put out, I would challenge Andy Worski to a spelling bee. We let Doc Griffin pick the words. I think that'd be a recipe for a good time.
Spell sobriety.
No. don't even want to live sober. Hey, the stream finally died, man. That's amazing.
It died?
Get Rakita on. He's pretty damn entertaining. I sent you the wrong link. Oh, fuck me. Hold on. Did I not copy the right one? Well, here we go.
What are you talking about?
Copy, close, and let's see. Oh yeah, I didn't send in the right one. God damn it.
You said the stream died. What stream?
I think Rouse.
I think that the drama streams.
The one that Tonka was on with Rakita Law.
I thought you were talking about the stream we're on. I was like, oh shit.
No, that's already died a couple of times tonight. Yeah, and I couldn't agree more with Tennessee because I said, well, people tweet some dumb shit. And he's like, no shit. I could not agree more.
Yeah. You know, and I do want to say one thing, if you allow me to, Doc. I don't care about the whole bullshit between TM and myself. I don't even look at it as BS, but I do sympathize with him a lot of times because he does get a lot of crap that's unnecessary.
I mean, even with the dust up that we had, I never had any doubts that he was a good egg. Yeah. And welcome to the stream, Water Jabbers.
What's going on, everybody?
Well, just
how's it going?
I know you have a passionate point of view on this whole matter.
Well, I don't know if it's passionate, but essentially the timeline of events is Tonka had people calling his mother and his mother's work, so he decided that he was going to change his name. Now, why he didn't contact the fight promoter about it, I don't know. I can say that were I in that situation, that's probably a detail I probably have overlooked.
Jabbers, real quick, you're really, really loud.
Oh,
yeah. Sorry, I just figured it. But
Yeah,
yes, actually.
Don's trying to get some sleep.
Yeah. Well, no, it's just like with how quiet like everybody else's sound is, and you when you came in, like your sound is a lot more so. That's all.
Everybody else speak up. Make sure she can't hear you.
If you deepen down your voice and talk just a little bit slower, that's the perfect pitch for her.
Shut up. And John Doe, you're actually fairly loud too.
I know, because I know how to set up audio.
Okay, please continue, Water Jabbers.
So you know, Tonka's doc has been out there. I can speculate that it was Zoom that was contacting, you know, Tonka's family, but I mean, I don't know for sure. So in any case, Tonka decided to change his name. That caused an issue because he'd originally signed the contract using one name, so he was going to have to present paperwork to prove that, you know, he's still who he says he was. Andy made a fuss over it because he was complaining that Tonka was going to send a ringer, which is stupid. From the promoter's standpoint, it's not stupid because the promoter isn't keeping up with the last year's worth of streams between these two. But Tonka's face is out there. You know, Andy would know if that was Tonka. Everybody else would know if it was Tonka. So it's stupid from his point to complain about it. Where it gets kind of silly is that the promoter is talking to Tonka through text messages and telling him that he's trying to get a new contract up with a new clause in the contract and needs Tonka to sign it, and Andy wants him to sign it on video. Tonka says that he'll sign it on video and send it to the promoter. He's not going to sign it on video for Andy because he doesn't work for him. Then the promoter talks to Andy and tells Andy that Tonka said he wouldn't sign it. And so that's where this thing kind of seems to have died. Now, I'm not sure why the promoter is having one conversation with one person, another conversation with another person, but you know, I mean, at the end of the day, the fight's not going to happen. It's not going to happen because Tonka changed his name, and Tonka changed his name because somebody is spurging on the fucking internet.
Well, yeah, that's been happening for a while. I thought I saw a clip one time on Twitter of, I guess, like Ethan Ralph live on stream called Tonka's mom.
It's not only been happening just on Twitter. It's been happening on streams. It's happened on. I don't want to name streams because I know that if I say that it happens on Ralph's stream, Ralph will show up and want to have an argument with him about it. I'm not interested in arguing with Ralph. I can't fucking stand the guy.
Well, wait a minute. You're assuming that he would be welcome on the stream.
Well, I mean, it's your call. If you want me to kumite the shit out of Ralph and make him look like an idiot, I can do that. But it's 4 a.m. here, so.
Well, he's probably already pretty liquored up, so
Well.
That's not going to be a decent discussion.
He's a fucking idiot, anyways.
Yeah. So, I mean, the other side of it is that while I'm looking at this situation, going, wow, this sucks that the fight's not going to happen over something so stupid. The reality is, and this is just the reality of this fight. It's the reality of any fight. If a fighter doesn't make the fight for whatever reason, the other fighter is going to talk shit and they're going to puff their chest. I'm not mad at Andy puffing his chest and pretending like he won something because, DC Cormier does the same thing. He does the same thing. If you look at any conversation he's had on Twitter with John Jones or involving John Jones, he does the exact same thing. And he's never beaten him.
Eric, I don't know who SPCC was, but that's the person he was saying called Tonka's mom.
I'm not.
I just saw a clip, like it was from a live stream, but somebody tweeted out the clip of a bunch of people on a live stream calling Tonka's mom.
Yeah, I don't know. The reality is that it freaked out Tonka's mom, and so they sat down and talked about it and decided that what they were going to do is Tonka was going to change his name. Again, the only mistake in any of that is that Tonka didn't contact the promoter to make sure that was going to be square with him. That's at the end of the day, that's the only mistake that Tonka made, and it's a really small error.
Hey,
it's not one that I'm going to fault him for. Yeah, what's up?
I got a question, and anybody else who knows contract law, doesn't the fact that the contract was signed prior to his name change not change anything?
Well, so yes and no. So the thing to keep in mind is, so it doesn't absolve him of the contract. It's not like Tonka could change his name and suddenly he's outside, out of an NDA or anything. But the contract is a part of the necessary paperwork to sanction the fight. Both of the fighters have to be licensed by Tennessee, so Tennessee is going to require that the contract be signed by the same person that submitted the blood work. So it's an extra hurdle.
Okay. I got it. Yeah, I got it.
It's the blood work that got him.
Yeah.
Okay, well, it was the name change that really got him. So yeah. Well, I mean that's pretty much where we're at this point. As far as the fight goes, now what I will say is it's pretty foolish for Tonka to go out and tell Andy, well, if you wanted to make the fight, we can make this happen somewhere else on the same day. And the reason is because Andy did everything he was supposed to do. Okay. And for anybody in the chat that doesn't know, I'm not an Andy fan, not in the slightest. Okay. But Andy did everything he was supposed to do. He's under no obligation to change the fight venue, the promoter, sign new contracts, or any of that stuff. So if Andy wants to make the fight, then they're going to have to reschedule the fight. So which means that they'll have to go through, another period where they have to, sign contracts. If the date is going to be long enough, then they'll probably have to do new blood work and all of that stuff. And it means that Tonka is going to have to go through this exact same process again.
Well,
but the whole narrative that Tonka didn't want the fight, trust me, I've had enough conversations with the guy. He wanted the fight. He made a snap decision to change his name, and that's where he fucked up. But that didn't change the fact that he wanted to beat the shit out of Andy. And it doesn't change the fact that if they'd fought, he would have beat the shit out of Andy.
Well, I've always said that if the fight were going to happen, yeah, Tonka would probably come out victorious, but once again, I was always in the camp of shit ain't ever going to happen.
Well, yeah, but that's the thing is, this fight was a hair's breadth away from happening.
Well, yeah.
That's the reality of it.
Yeah, but
it came down to a snap decision by Tonka.
Won World War II.
No.
They were a hair's breadth within it happening.
No, they made quite a few mistakes on the way to losing that war.
No.
But you see my point. It doesn't matter what might have happened. It's what actually did happen.
Well, so then I guess here I'll clarify. My stance on being in a camp of something is going to happen or isn't going to happen, okay, is trivial. You know, the fact of the matter is that if you're a betting man, betting on the fight not happening, okay, was the safest bet you could possibly take.
Well,
you know, the reality is, no, it was absolutely the safest bet you could take.
Oh, dude, if I would have put money on it, it wouldn't have been until I got down to Knoxville and knew that they were both in the building. That's how much I knew that it wasn't going to happen. Now, if it was going to happen, oh, sure, yeah, I would have bet round one.
Well,
no, that's not what I don't think that's what he's saying.
So let me put this another way. I'll put this in terms that you'll understand. So if at the beginning of an NFL season, okay, you wanted to tell me, well, let's take a bet on whether or not the Saints make the Super Bowl, okay, you're a fool to bet yes.
Well, then call me a fool because I've always been a lifetime Saints fan.
Well, okay, but you're still a fool if you're betting money that the Saints are going to make the Super Bowl from day one. What if in the week one, you know, after you've made this bet, Drew Brees goes down?
Can I share something with you, Jabbers?
Sure, go for it.
I bet on the Saints at the beginning of the season every year.
That's a fool's bet.
I bet on record, how they'll finish. I bet on if they'll get into the playoffs. And then if they do get into the playoffs, my bookie allows me to roll it over for a Super Bowl bet.
Yeah, that's a fool's bet, dog.
Yeah, but it paid off $5,000 one year.
Okay, but how much did you lose the next 4?
Oh, I usually only throw a $50 bet now.
Okay, well, so over the course of your lifetime, then you'll have won. I mean, if you're betting purely on whether or not the Saints go to the Super Bowl or not, you'll have won one time.
Yeah, but that one time paid everything out. But more importantly, it's my belief in something.
Okay, what I'm talking about.
But it doesn't make it not a fool's bet.
Yeah, I'm not saying that it doesn't, but you know.
Okay, all right. Well, so at least we can agree it's a fool's bet.
Every bet is a fool's bet.
No, that's not true.
There's no such thing as a sure thing.
Yeah, I gotta agree with Magog. You know,
whether or not it's a sure thing or not.
No, seriously, that's an old saying. That's an old saying. Only fools are positive.
So it's a probability problem.
Exactly.
It's a probability issue.
Yes, but anything can happen, even outside the what you have calculated in your probability algorithm.
So it's still part of the probability.
I don't even understand why we're talking about this.
Because it's fun.
By the way,
no, the question is Tonka
wait a minute, hold on.
Going to fight Andy in the future then?
Okay, well, hold on. Good morning, Miss Steam, and good morning, Grant Sanford. Please continue.
Okay, so to explain the analogy, the reason why the reason it came up is because Doc was in the camp of the fight wasn't going to happen. There were way more things that would cause the fight not to happen than that would make the fight happen. That was how it came up. Now, whether or not Tonka and Andy are going to fight in the future depends on Tonka and Andy. But they have to schedule all of that.
I think Andy's just crazy enough to follow this out to its final conclusion.
I don't know.
And if Tonka wants it bad enough, then he'll clean his shit up and do it right. I mean, they could have even, because he changed his name last weekend.
Yeah,
he could have technically sent in a blood analysis before he changed his name too.
Well, so it's not just a blood analysis. He'd had to have gotten his blood work redone, which would have taken too long. It would have taken him past the deadline.
No, he could have done it before they did the name change. He could have gone, okay, Mom, I'm going to wait a day. I'm going to get my blood work done so that can get turned in. Because once it's in the process, it's still going to be listed under the name that he previously had.
Okay, so on that point, yeah, we agree. You know, I mean, there are a million things Tonka could have done. You know, and again, I think that the key thing to keep in mind there is that Tonka was making a decision based on his family being threatened. So I think that was the concern at the time.
Way to go, Miss Steam. Yeah, I won $10 off this too. She won 10 pounds, and that's more technically, but yeah, I won $10 off the bet.
Okay, well, again, it was.
You know, I don't play slots.
You're playing the odds.
I don't do any of that stuff.
What about sluts? Do you play sluts?
Not for about 10 years because I'm married.
Oh. Well, that shouldn't stop you. That's not a winning attitude.
I win when I get to curl up with somebody every night and know they're not going to stab me while I sleep.
Wait, what are you afraid of? Frying pans in the back of the head?
No, just knives. Ever since I dated that Puerto Rican chick.
Oh damn!
Yeah. So I was in the never gonna happen camp too, not because of. Well, I'll just explain. I didn't think it was going to happen because I looked at the way the two were constantly like going at each other and boistering and everything like that, and I just got this feeling that one of them was going to figure out a way out of this.
What camp is the? I hope they both fall down the stairs on the way to the ring.
That's me.
What camp is that?
Now, if they get together in the future and actually make it happen, because this turned out to be an actual legitimate mistake and it wasn't some shady shit from Tonka like other people are saying, I'll totally respect both of them for going through with it. But as of right now, what you're telling us is that it's off.
Yeah, well, that's been known for hours.
So all the people who bought plane tickets and made plans to go and shit just got fucking screwed.
Well, I don't know about that either.
Well, and technically the those who were involved knew last night from what Andy and Tonka said, because shit got fucked up and went sideways last night, or I should say Monday, because the fact that apparently he doesn't know anything about time zones either, and when he turned in his paperwork, he turned it in. He turned it in on his time because they said it had to be in by 4 p.m. And he's in Central Time, and Knoxville is in Eastern Time. So he turned it in late. So besides that, you know, the commission was going to come down on him anyway it went for, you know, basically his slothful behavior.
Well, I don't know about that either way. That's speculating at that point.
Well, I mean, that's what they said. And on Rakita Law, Tonka actually even showed him the paperwork when it was faxed in, or, you know, scanned in, or when it was sent. And he sent it in Central Time at 3:14, and the deadline was 4 p.m. Eastern.
Well, right, but there's a couple of things we don't know. We don't know the conversation that they had. If the promoter didn't specify 4 p.m. Eastern, that's on the promoter. That's not on Tonka. If the promoter,
that was the athletic commission that said it had to be in by then.
Well, right, but the athletic commission isn't communicating with Tonka. The athletic commission is communicating to the promoter. The promoter is communicating with Tonka.
Are you saying that the promoter did not give him this information?
The promoter told him 4 p.m. The promoter didn't specify Eastern or Central.
Well, but really, if you're going through time zones, I think that was something you might think about, because you're going to have to change your watch time.
Yeah, the law doesn't care about what you might think about.
Time zones. So again,
here's what I'm looking at. Why wait till the last fucking minute?
Well, I mean, I don't know, because I don't know when the blood work got there. I don't know when the paperwork got there. I don't know any of that stuff.
It sounds too that, like, if he had just had the forethought to sign the blood work the same signature as he signed the contract, it wouldn't have mattered when he changed his name, or if he even changed his name.
Exactly.
Ooh, that's a good point.
That's what.
As long as he had the forethought to sign the fucking blood stuff to match the name and signature of what was on the contract, it wouldn't have mattered if he changed his name. They wouldn't even known he changed his name because they're not going to look it up in a system or something. They're going to get the blood work and be like, signature matches, name matches, let's go.
Well, no, that they're not going to do that. They're going to have to verify that he is who he says he is.
Well, they do that.
It takes longer than...
They do that by the signature and the name.
It takes longer than a week to change your name.
Yeah, and from what Tonka said, it was changed the previous Saturday.
I know people, it's taken months to get the name changed, and they were clean.
That's what's so weird. He changed his name. It just got changed, the previous Saturday, and then he goes to get the blood work done and signs his new name? He ain't even used to having the new name yet. How does he know to sign the new name? Like I don't know.
Dude, I keep thinking about my first wife, and like a year before we got married, she kept practicing signing the name over and over and over again. And she wasn't used to it until about 6 months in.
Magog, it also becomes a problem is that if he signs with his old name and the date is after the name change, that's another problem with contract.
Yeah, maybe I'm just asking questions. I mean, like,
why can't you just ask any questions?
It just seems a little weird.
Good morning, Michael Hatfield.
I mean, I got no ill will towards Tonka.
Yeah, I don't either.
I'm just asking the questions. It just seems like a weird timeline to me. You know, it's like he just changed his name, and he's already used to signing his new name, and the new name doesn't match the old contract, so the blood work got rejected.
Yeah, I think
I don't know how used he is to signing his new name. Like, there's a whole lot of there that I don't know.
Yeah, so. I think a lot of the hard restrictions is coming from the organization protecting their own ass, because that's all they care about with the contracts anyway.
Yeah, but at the same time, why couldn't the organization just draw up a new contract for?
Because they don't care.
Well,
that's not their problem.
So hold on. So again, the organization was trying to draw up new contracts. The problem was they couldn't get in touch with Andy because Andy went on stream. So so that's what ended up causing them to get to the point where they just said, "Well, we can't do it."
Well, how early do they need the documents? I mean, why can't they just show up and sign everything and do everything? Well,
because Tennessee
6 hours before the fight.
Because Tennessee requires them to sign it before 7 days before the fight.
Michael Hatfield has a good point. Even if Tonka changes his fucking name, it doesn't change the fact that these people still know his mom, his mom's phone number, his mom's address on the side. It doesn't change that. So what was the point?
That was a compromise that he and his mom came up with. You'd have to ask him about that conversation.
Well,
I completely agree with you. I'm just telling you why he changed his name.
Well, I know because I've worked with athletic commissions in 2 different states, and they want all the paperwork in their folders, usually at the latest 3 to 5 business days before anything goes down. So they've got it on file and tucked away. They don't have somebody from the athletic commission waiting at the door to turn in paperwork like, Karate Kid signing for a tournament.
Yeah.
And good morning, Buzz the Hive.
Either way, I got to get going, gentlemen. I stayed up later than I really wanted to, but it was fun. Nice talking to everybody.
And pleasure, Magog.
Have a good one, Magog.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's always good talking with you guys. I hope that nobody thought I was being, confrontational.
You're being inquisitive.
I was being inquisitive. I'm not taking sides here. That's Andy and Tonka's thing. I was just, enjoying the conversation, asking questions.
Don't bully me, Magog. Don't bully me.
Just shoot a lightning bolt to the dick.
Yeah, what? What's that? Words?
I said just to shoot a lightning bolt to the dick.
No, that's painful.
So, yes, if you wouldn't mind to at least say hi to the chat or throw a link in there.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Thanks for coming by, chat. No, I really have to go. Sorry to kind of rush it, but something just came up, and I've got to go. So,
I hope it's not too serious.
No. Just something I got to take care of.
Just an erection. I understand. Go for it.
Oh, I wish it was. No. I got a buddy of mine just texted me 3:30 in the morning. He works a night shift on the side of the road with a flat tire and doesn't have a spare.
Oh
shit!
So I'm gonna go pick him up.
I was gonna say, do you have enough bail money?
No. He's gonna get it towed in the morning, but he needs a ride home. No big deal. I just gotta go. I don't want him waiting out in the cold.
Oh, all right. Well, go be the good Samaritan that you are.
Yep. See you guys later.
Take it easy.
Have a good day. Thanks for stopping by. And good morning to Buzz of the Hive. Good morning to Ace of Skulls. And a very good morning to Kadant, who is now sleeping.
Asleep.
Yep. And I think I'm gonna take the same cue because I gotta at least get some sleep. I'll get about 2.5 hours before I gotta wake up.
Hold on. Have I been muted this whole fucking time?
Yes, you have.
Yes,
God fucking damn it. I've been saying like hi to the people in the chat, and I'm like, why is Doc saying I'm a... You gotta be shitting me right now.
Hey, Kadant, you were muted.
You know what? Howdy and fuck you, Sparky. Go fuck off. Go start chilling, you little fucker.
Oh, he did.
Good. Bye. I'm joking, Sparky.
I know. I had to get you back.
You
Wait a minute,
asshole.
is this the second person that we have to kick?
No, you don't have to kick him. You don't have to kick him. Wait,
what I do?
You pointed out the... Anyway, but thanks for joining us, Sparky.
Yep, it's always a pleasure.
Yeah.
And I'm also going to have to bounce out. So.
Well, Shell Water Japper sends the rules.
Okay. Well, so you can find me on K-Man Nice Shots channel at 5 p.m. on Saturdays for Jobbers and Jabbers. We're not having a show this week because both of us are going to be in Knoxville. And another one of us has a mobile setup, so we can't do the show on the road. But we will be back the following week, which I believe is the 26th. And I'll post the link in the chat if anybody wants to go out there and subscribe. And then you can find me on Twitter at WaterJabbers.
Aren't we going to try to find each other too?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, because
the other thing I've been telling people is that, I didn't hinge this entire trip around seeing Tonka and Andy fight. I wanted to see it, but, I've never been to an MMA event live, so it'll be fun to go see an MMA event live. Me and the wife we've got a nice hotel room. We're going to go do some sightseeing. And if anybody wants to hook up, just send me a Twitter, a Twitter DM or Discord DM, and we'll figure it out.
Yeah, because I don't carry social media on my phone. Because I hate the bings and God.
So you don't have Discord on your phone either?
Fuck no.
We can just do what I do and just disable all of the alerts.
Yeah, the beeps and the boops.
Yeah, that's all I do.
I'm phone number hooked up with a couple of people, so.
Okay, we can trade phone numbers.
Me.
Yeah, we'll trade phone numbers through DMs.
Okay, cool.
So that way we can get together.
Yeah.
Because I'm still excited about meeting people. The wife's still excited about meeting people. So, that wasn't the entire trip for me. It's a disappointment, but I can deal with that. I get a fun trip to Knoxville. I got a 4-day vacation out of it, so it's fine by me.
Yeah, and like I was saying, my oldest brother lives down there, and if shit crashes out and he wants to get a refund on the tickets, then we still got 3 days that we can pal around.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm all good for that. I like my oldest bro, even though he kicked the shit out of me when I was a kid.
Well, that's what older brothers are supposed to do.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna dip out. Like I said, we'll trade phone numbers and stuff over DMs and stuff, so that way we can hook up while we're down there.
Sounds good to me.
I can tell you that I probably will not be around the Poisoning the Well gang and stuff, because it sounds like they're going to be hanging out with Ralph and Andy and stuff, and I have no interest in talking to them. So,
yeah, I mean, they don't know me from Adam, so more than likely the people I'll be hanging out with will be like Buzz and Stalvin and Merc.
Yeah, that all sounds great. So anyway,
yeah.
Night, guys.
All
Take it easy.
Thanks for stopping by.
Yep.
Later, Jabbers.
And
then there was one.
And we're almost down to the end of the show. We got a few minutes.
Cool. Because I am starting to fade a bit, but I'm still awake. Like, I've just been muted the whole time. Fuck, that's so fucking stupid.
Sofane, not a fan of Andy much, from what Golf City Outlaw said. Yeah, but I think they get along with Ethan and his crew.
I don't know about that. I think they can get along as long as there's alcohol.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what. And here's something weird, because I'm comfortable with everybody that's come on stream with me. Whether I was in Addie's chat or in Addie's stream or Irate stream or the IRS, there are people that I'm comfortable with. So yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward to getting together with like Stalvin and Buzz, and hopefully Tennessee. We'll have a couple of beers. Well, not beers. I'll just drink whiskey. But yeah, and Water Jabbers and Merc, and I'm sure Aiden will be around somewhere. But yeah, people like Sofane and Fat Pat. I've watched some of their stuff. I like some of their stuff, but I don't know. That's not one I would feel comfortable about sitting down at a table with.
I really think that they're more interested in partying than drama.
Well, no, I think I think they have their own tier of YouTube hell that they stick with, and I mean, I would say probably with the exception of Aiden, who's somebody I know that has a buttload of subs. They're pretty much. It's kind of like the old thing where they did the study between people who won the lottery and won like $1 million to $5 million, and then the people that won like 20 million in excess. And they showed that when they got them together at like certain parties and stuff, that the lower tier people stuck with each other and the higher tier grouped off. So I think that's probably how it's gonna be. I mean, I would like to sit down and have a drink and some tendies with Failure, because he's supposed to be down there.
Well, don't get him to break his diet. He's trying.
Well, we'll get him some vegan tendies.
Tofu tendi. I don't think that's good for anybody.
I don't know though, but I was looking at that menu that they got down there at the brewery, and that thing looks pretty sweet. That looks like some old Midwest cuisine. So I'm good with that. But yeah, I'm sad that it fell to shit, but I think we can still salvage something out of it.
Oh yeah, I think you guys could still salvage like a good time out of it. You don't need to watch two Spurs go spurg on each other. And to me, like, that would have been the only point in me trying to go. Was not to watch Duisburgs, but to just go and have a good time and, you know, hang out with people.
They don't know me from jack shit. I ninja when they live stream. I talk every so often, but you know, there ain't no wrench coming my way there.
Oh yeah, the only way anybody would know me is if I wore like a low cut shirt or turned around and like showed my ass.
Well, only if it had the anti-hero advertisement on it.
Yes, yeah. You know what? I've been debating on getting like the puffy paint you can put on clothes and putting anti-hero does commissions on like a pair of my like pants. And then like putting his Twitter on there so that people can go, and I just walk around with it.
Just make up some anti-hero business cards.
Yeah,
with his little avatar in the corner.
No, I don't need anti-hero business. Oh wait, if I made it anti-hero, I would draw out an anti-hero business card on my butt cheeks. Like on the butt cheeks of my pants. There we go.
That's a very professional wrestling of you.
Hey, you know what? One thing that 16 years of customer service definitely helped me to do. And 5 years of, was it 5? Yeah, 5 years. 5 years of working at the Renaissance Fair definitely helped taught me to do was advertise.
And shelf boob.
And show off. No, just advertise in really cute outfits.
Well, shelf boob, yeah.
Yeah. Shelf boob. Yeah. Oh, one of my favorite things. Well, okay. No, I had at my booth, I had the second smallest tits. So like not much of a shelf on me, even in a corset. Like it would have taken a lot because proportionally I was nothing in comparison to the other girls. Like these girls all had
Oh, I know.
amazing breasts. And me, I'm sitting here with like B cups and a C cup fucking bra trying to just like get any form of cleavage at all. And so anytime I got a woman in a corset, you know, I loved being able to use her tits as our selling shelf, and then she wound up buying a corset.
Wow, there you go, making the world better through chesticles.
Yep.
Yeah, well, like, what's this? I would lay like a pair of handcuffs on her tits and be like, "Oh, feel free to buy a set of these straight off the shelf." You know, of course, I'd say it in, you know, my crappy fake British accent, but
okay, well. I'll say this to anybody who's still up and is actually coming to Knoxville. I'm still gonna wear the Medicare hat, and I still might pass out business cards. I mean, I've got them printed, so I might as well, right?
Hey Doc, are you gonna get some pants and put 4 stars on your ass?
Only if I can put juicy underneath it. But yeah, I gotta get that hat ready for Call to Krill, because it's got to be a game worn hat. So, and good morning, Victory.
hello, Victory.
I couldn't show up. The only thing that I was waiting for was the fight. No fight, no fun, no nothing. An absolute and utter disappointment. Yeah. Well, you know, the only reason that makes it worthwhile now is, you know, the fact I can go pal around with my oldest brother. So I'm cool with that. And hopefully I will get to meet some people face to face, IRL, and sit back and shoot the shit. I mean, more than likely, Sophane and Fat Pat are going to be broadcasting anyway. Let's see. Optimus Christ, good morning, and I can't tell you why you're up this late. So yeah, I mean it's what my I guess what my grandfather would call a sociable.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'm up for that. God damn, that's like 3 yawns. Fuck me.
Uh-oh.
Well, fuck it. So everybody who's here, I'm gonna start the shilling process. I know it's a little early,
and it's gonna be a little short.
yeah. But I'm going to go ahead and say, if you're not already subbed to Doc, you should be. Please hit that bell so that this way you can get notifications for whenever we do an IRS stream, because the times do vary. And check out Doc Streamlabs. That would be https://
Well, the link's down there.
Yeah, check the description below. But it's streamlabs.com/DocGriffin.
And technically, you could become the next stream boss. I believe this is Ghost Dog's 3rd day.
Yeah, you got it. You just need to donate just like enough and often enough to knock him out, and you get that spot. And then also subscribe to Anti-Hero Broadcast because he fucking hates it. Because now he's been like trying to think of content to create since he reached 100+ subs. And the more subs he has, the more pressure you put on him. And you can also follow. Yes, that's you guys kill him with kindness. I'm going to kill him in other ways. And yeah.
She gonna make him walk like a cowboy.
Oh, you have no idea. I'm going to destroy him.
That's good. That's healthy.
Yeah. It's the healthy kind of destroy.
Yes. Destruction in a loving, caring manner.
With my vagina. Or my mouth. Both is good.
If you're really talented, you can do both at the same time.
No, that's not how that works.
That's how it works. It is talent. It's required.
I was almost kind of trying to think how that worked out, but my brain hurts now.
Yeah.
You gotta go out with a contortionist.
You know what? I don't need to know what you do to your lovers, John Doe, when they plow you in the ass.
I dated a gymnast once, but
Close.
She couldn't do that.
Get good.
But she was a pommel horse specialist, though.
So John Doe, you got stuff to show?
I'll just show other people.
That works.
All right, so we're gonna show out Rackus Network. I'll put that in there, and then I'm gonna show out some other random person, and we're gonna show out Buzz of the Hive.
Yeah, I wonder.
Good person to show.
I wonder if Rackus just finally crashed and burned.
Yeah, he's been streaming a lot. He's been doing late night morning stuff.
Yeah, because he took a break to do Moonifest tonight. But I'm pretty sure. Let's see. Yeah, no, he's
Gaming it.
got visions of sugar plums dancing in his head.
Gaming and Yelling is also another good one to subscribe to.
Yeah.
Oh, and he gave me such a line of shit today.
Did he?
He was like, I went to bed and then 2 minutes later you started streaming. You did that on purpose. And I'm like, maybe I did, but you'll never know. I'm like, you can, you know what? If if I see you in the chat, I will always throw you a link. Because, you know, he is our celebrity Luis Guzman.
He is. He's our other mascot.
Yeah, we're
he's so funny.
Yeah, we're covering our bases. But then when both of them don't show up, then that makes us
now what are we supposed to do?
It makes us sad.
You gotta bring in third string.
Well, okay, inadvertently, part of the mascot aspect of gaming and yelling did come into the stream tonight.
What?
Because in the bottom right-hand corner of the stream is the statue with Luis Guzman rising up like the sun right behind. So
I still get a kick out of that.
Yeah.
I do. And also having Rio de Janeiro Magog.
I think this is your turn now, Doc.
I was hitting my vape. I'm trying to go back and forth, because I know I can smoke on the trip down, but I think just for my brother's sanity, I'll make sure that I have vaping set up, because he can handle vaping a lot more than smoking cigarettes.
Yeah, sometimes it's different for each person.
And with that said, well, it might be Luis Guzman, but he's wearing gaming and yelling contact lenses. So it's Luis Guzman possessed. And so I guess that leaves us for the thank yous to those people who decided to hang out in the chat with us. Also, to hang out in the stream, and that includes our very own Coon of Doom, Sparky, John Doe, Lord Byron, Pinoid News, the Butter Baron. I'm really having trouble getting used to that. And Water Jabbers and Magog of Morse Car. I think I got everybody. And so, thanks everybody. Of course, if you want to find more content on Cadunt, of course, her Twitter and her YouTubes are down there. My stuff's down there too. I just recently learned how to use Twitter, apparently. So, if you send me a request, I'll finally be able to read it, because I know where they are now. So, yeah, my Twitter's down there. I've got a Streamlabs, too, so if you like what we do here or on the big show on Tuesdays, feel free to drop us a howdy. My guest this next Tuesday is going to be author C.K. Walker. She's a horror author and also one of the brilliant minds responsible for The Haunting of Hill House that just recently appeared on Netflix. And, of course, I have a Patreon as well. But if you're looking for the finest in bootleg Mr. Medicare merchandise, look no further than Doc Griffin's TeePublic Store. That's right, Doc Griffin's TeePublic Store. Stop by and buy something, damn it. And of course, with that, we'd like to thank everybody who showed up to chat, everybody who showed up to watch us chat, and for my magical, malevolent co-host, the Cadunt, and yours truly, Doc Griffin. Just asking for one simple favor. Just leave the money on the dresser. Bye.